What else you about to pull out of there? So you don't have no small animals. Like
Everything with the kitchen.
turn mine down. I'm sorry. Yeah. Is it up? No. You need it up more or is it good? Oh, that's good right there. Thank you.
Oh shit, I still forgot to do the other thing.
What was
the way that thing moved?
The microphone.
That one?
Yeah.
I thought y'all set it up.
Huh?
I thought y'all had set it up.
No. That
Something that's like
USB must not be
I want to
connected.
make sure I'm not ask you, and I can't even something that's like.
I'm a savage, bitch. I'm a savage. Okay. What's happening? Put jeans on, but you don't feel my pain. Please don't get me high. Why my name that ice thing? I need basic bitches. I just my price. I pull up for next week. My mama was a word. Got that shit from Tina. I'm a savage.
Let's see what this is going.
This?
Yeah, see what I know it's not hooked up.
Is it on?
I'm still that bitch.
Alright, driver, I need you to do me one favor. Look over in that box you got the last mic from and see if you see a mic that connects to a XLR. So not a USB mic. Perfect. Alright. No, that's not gonna reach.
You know something more than that, right? When you finish doing what you
Alright. Right there in that Walmart bag, you should be able to find a longer cord. You can take it over there with you, and that's what we need for today.
So you just don't need
Yeah, I don't need that.
I'm a savage.
I'm gonna do one more song. I usually do two, but I'll do one more. It's just
That'll
long
work.
enough.
That's the real long one.
Is that the long one? Okay, that's what we
Uh-huh.
need. Well, that's not the real long one, but it might be. It should be.
Where's this? Plug into it.
Oh no! Then use something different. Use a different one. Yeah. There's a long one in there at the bottom. It's already wrapped.
Oh,
need-
you and Megan?
I need it to be long.
The
So it
one
can
he
reach.
took out is good.
This one? I mean, I don't think that would. I ain't know if it was.
Yeah, that's.
Let us reach across here.
I don't want him to trip up over it.
I mean, but it's coming across here, G. I don't. It's not gonna be out there. It's gonna be like on the tip.
All right.
That's the end you need.
No, it's wrong end. Give me that. Yeah, I'd rather use that one. It's just because it's got to go across.
What are we doing? What's happening?
I needed a mic for him, for the guests.
For B?
Yeah.
Yeah, where we gonna sit the guest?
It's
Right.
still
Huh?
gonna sit.
At the table?
Exactly. It's still gonna sit right there. Then you got all that extra dumbass cord in the
But
flip.
otherwise, it was going to be coming across him, though.
No, it won't. It would have been coming right here.
All right,
You
we'll
got
go
a
and switch
camera
it.
man?
No, we not. We not switching shit.
Do we have a camera view for him?
Yeah, the main one.
Where he's sitting where?
I'm guessing he's sitting in the middle.
Okay.
Please change that cord for.
No, you said he's sitting in the middle.
Where'd you think he was sitting?
That's why
I don't want his back to the camera.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, I was gonna have him sit in the middle. Put the chair, sit him in the middle.
Where Shorty said
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
That's fine until one of us gotta get up, so we'll just stay seated.
You can stop looking at me like that.
Cool. Oh. Where's the hand sanitizer? Do we?
It fell behind the microwave.
Nah, I got wipes in my in my purse. Oh, what's happening?
Yep, I see it.
Then you can get it and come back to your seat in 30 seconds.
I'm really good at this hand in my purse. Thank you.
Now what?
You know I don't like people.
I understand
It's
that.
gonna be tight.
You don't like change. I got you.
How do y'all feel about the studio setup though?
Oh, don't ask her because she happy.
Top is
You
not-
don't like it?
The top is not on.
Thank you. I said that before we left last night. I said I hope Raw likes it. I hope Raw's okay with it. So that answers my question.
Cause then, like you said, now we like this, looking at each other. Then he got me sitting beside people.
Alright.
The side people. I thought the guests were gonna go on that side. That's why
They are when we get it
it's hooked up.
when
Yeah.
it's hooked up.
That's why I asked if you had a camera angle for him. So okay, that's cool.
Okay. I think we're good.
I didn't mean for that next song to go.
Thank you. If I didn't say it on my water. Do you want the rest of this ice? I just don't want it to melt and go to waste. There was a cup of ice.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay. Anybody need ice for anything? Mm-hmm.
Eating.
Yep. It's gonna melt before
And
I
this
get to
Wawa's
it.
ice too.
I know, and Wawa got the best ice. Wawa and Sonic.
Might make me feel better. Gee,
Oh, I'm glad.
I'm gonna raise my blood pressure over here. How you still not in the camera?
Because when we got up, it hit the thing. Do you mind reaching up there? There you go.
Who the fuck turned it on?
Turn what on?
The camera.
Hold on a second.
What time is he supposed to be coming?
I told him 10:30, bro. They'll probably talk to him at 10:30.
We turn what on?
The camera. I didn't turn that camera on.
What, this?
The camera. Our camera.
Oh, you must have hit the blue thing.
I didn't.
Hit the blue thing.
I didn't. I know what to hit. I
Yeah.
didn't hit it. When I turned it from up here.
No.
But this camera's possessed, and I'm just gonna let you know that.
All right, y'all ready?
He don't want to hear that his camera's possessed.
I don't want to hear anything possessed. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network, y'all. We are having some technical difficulties. We made some changes within the studio. I don't think we're all 100% on them, but that's okay. But we made some changes, and with making the changes, we just gotta kind of figure it out. Now, as I say it again, welcome to Lunchtime, y'all. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. This is your boy G Money, sitting next to the lovely and irritated Raw Diamond Danny.
Hello, everyone. Hello. My girl like that.
And we got the lovely and talented boss lady.
Grand Rising. Happy Hump Day, guys. Hump Day. The days be flying by. Happy Hump Day, y'all.
And bringing up the rear, back for his glorious return, we have the one, the only bus driver.
What up, though? How y'all doing this morning?
We're doing pretty good. It's a rainy morning here in VA. But it's a rainy morning here in VA. But we're having a good day. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Don't worry about it. I'm trying not to upset you today because you seem, because it's raining and it's spring break here in Virginia and you kidless and you don't want to be here.
Yeah.
So I got you. But the rest of us, I think, want to be here. So it is a beautiful day in all this rain. We have a great guest coming in today. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to play some good music, got some good conversation. This is going to be a vibe, y'all. We're going to start this vibe off with a little Young M.A. This is Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network, y'all. Right after Usher. Lunchtime. Why I got Young M.A.? Oh, shit was not even right.
Can you throw on Mary J. and Ja Rule Rainy Days since it's raining?
I sure can.
And that's my shit. Thanks.
Goddamn Billy Joe.
No more. Like, I really gotta get it together.
I never heard this song.
I haven't either.
This was my MTV days at Uptown Girl, Billy Joe. I used to love that song.
That's my shit. we A7?
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah. I gotta figure out your mouse.
Because it wasn't that the battery was just dead, right?
Say what?
It's not that the battery was dead.
Okay. That could be it. All right, y'all. We'll get y'all with a little Young M.A. Watch. Big Time Radio Network. Come in.
What up, though?
What's up, brother?
How you
G,
doing?
how you doing?
Peace.
Hey, baby.
What's up? What's poppin'?
How are you?
What's good?
Pull a little chair right there.
Good to see you.
Chill with mine.
I know that's right.
How you doing?
Speak to the
Straight with
guests.
me. How you doing?
We're going to run over here.
Hey, Ron, I love you. Let me off. Excuse us, driver. Let me bring it in real quick one time. All right.
Doing pretty good. How
That's
are
good
you?
to see you. I'm good. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, yep, that's your headphones, that's your mic. We already up on the YouTube, so we already live on the YouTube. But the music is playing right now, so they cannot hear us on the radio. So they can watch me eat my breakfast. I think, yeah, because he wanted to send some, yeah.
A lot of people disappointed that
Mm.
stand.
A lot of people disappointed.
That stand.
Oh, yeah. And I was thinking about that.
Because Patrick, like, he was just messaging, like, he loves that open mic. I know it's a good spot for people to, you know, test out material, for real.
Did you give me snacking?
Hold on a second. All right, y'all. We're going to bring this one up because Boss Lady said do it. It is a rainy day here in VA. She said this is her shit. This is Mary J. Blige featuring the underrated Ja Rule.
Go ahead, then.
Rainy day.
Till the sun comes out and shines again. Smile for me, smile for
All of those rainy days.
Till the sun shines and I see your face. Smile at me. And we get to love it.
It's just all the way up.
I know, but it ain't loud though.
You need your mics, your headphones up louder.
Yeah.
It's my good, bro. Like,
I know that you got me, baby.
Did it work? Did it get louder?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It did or didn't?
It did a
Okay.
little, yep, thank you. And it's just me, because this my shit, so I needed it loud in my ear, that's all. It's me, it's the me problem, not a thing, us problem.
Technically, usually your you problems are everybody's. So.
Nah, I just feel like you make them now.
And that might be true also.
So you take on the problem.
Yeah.
Right. You're like, what's wrong?
But,
It's only because you care.
that's no exactly that's
Only
that's
because
what
you care.
care. That's
I
what
appreciate
love
it.
do for
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely.
If
And
I
love
looked at
for
you having a problem and like, well, fuck her, and then I'll be wrong.
that. All right, you would be, and you're right.
Yeah.
Chasing waterfalls, yeah, can't stand it. Said before about you to know the waterfalls, yeah. Money rain, kinda feel like I'm drowning in the most pain. As soon as the sun comes out, it shines again. Smile, can you
Huh?
keep believing everything?
He's 6, right?
Right?
Yeah.
That's why the ice cream was always there.
I can't hear you with blessings.
I said that's why I was asking because it was all the way down.
Oh yeah.
See, they don't give us music videos like this no more. Mary and that fucking red leather. What she had, the red leather and the white pants in the rain and the heels, and she was splashing in the rain. Come on, they don't give us visuals like this for videos no more, man.
The fact that you got that almost down to the T.
This is my, but I'm telling you, I used to be in the house, radio videos. That's it. It was the box. If I was in my room, because we didn't have cable upstairs, we only had cable downstairs.
Hope somebody put in your video.
Listen,
like.
okay.
Cause your damn sure ass better not call that number
I wanna hear
again.
both.
I had a mirror. It was a mirror in my bedroom and a mirror in the hallway. And if I couldn't see all the dance moves in my bedroom mirror, I was in the hallway, like getting it.
Just out of curiosity, that mirror in your bedroom, it wasn't on the ceiling, was it?
Not this particular one. Not.
Oh.
You telling my business again? So you making me issues, us issues. So that was my pattern through life. Like, when I remember where I was when this joint came out, and I was actually in a horrible place. But music kept my ass alive, like for real. That's probably why I like this shit so much.
Which one's up? You see it?
It's somewhere in here though.
I know you was on it when you walked out.
I brought it back. I just had it in my hand.
Alright, we're about to go live. Got it? Hit the mic for me.
That's that one. Still
We'll
that
figure
one.
that out. Alright, hold on. Go ahead.
We did it, and it's still doing it, so it's not doing it.
Alright, I'm muted. It's not on air, so you good.
It was that when you that last one. You just
I hit it.
I think it was this one.
Alright, hit it.
It is.
Oh, it's up right now?
You got them on mute.
It's up now, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Okay. But it's good now, though, right?
Apparently so.
Hit it one more time. Okay. We were in the middle of moving shit around, man, so we kind of unorganized today. I apologize for any type of... we used a little bit better than this. see since I got it.
What you doing?
I didn't do anything different.
That's good. Shit.
Find out what that sample is.
I hit that mic. All right, y'all. We are back. I'm sorry if everybody got that little ear thing earlier, but we are back. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. Today's a good day, like we said. We have a guest in the building, RVA legend, and we're real appreciative to have him here. Boss lady, since this has been basically your Christmas gift, as you said last night on your show, I'm gonna allow you to do the introductions for me if you don't mind.
I do not mind. I called you a Christmas gift. I was like, you know how you go home and you go to bed real early because you want to, and real fast because you want to get up the night before Christmas, before Santa Claus comes. You know, when we were believing in those things, I done hit a button.
Keep going. You good?
Can we hear it? Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. So yeah, we believe in those things. So, but anyway, we have with us today, you guys, how you say, G, the man, the myth, the legend, the man, the myth, the legends. This is someone that I grew up listening to when we talk about sitting at home, being at home, and listening to the radio, or even in my travels when I, was driving and I was running my own errands and things of those natures. But yes, we have in the house B Sounds with us, ladies and gentlemen, Richmond's own B Sounds. Legendary DJ, I'm gonna say event host because you're on the mic. You're one of the things that I love about you is you're an interactive DJ. You still talk to the crowd. You keep the people energized. You keep the party going. Thank you so much for blessing us and for being here. We got claps on there.
We normally would.
As
I said,
I appreciate y'all having me. Thank y'all.
Absolutely. So tell us what you got going on. Tell us first of all, how there's so many things I want to ask you. How did you get into doing what you're doing? We're gonna start there.
All right. I always had a passion for the stage. I always had a passion for, entertaining the crowd. I'm from a small town, Alta Vista, Virginia. You know where Tennessee at? It's nowhere near there. You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest town between Lynchburg and Danville. So we really didn't have no resources like a big city, But I told myself that, I always wanted to, have a love for the stage. So I grew up on North Carolina radio, like Greensboro, North Carolina, 102 Jams. I always had a passion for trying to be on the radio. But when I was in first grade, I was diagnosed with ADD. And, I mean, back in the day, now they have Adderall, but we had Ritalin. Mm-hmm. So I would have to always take Ritalin or whatever. But 8th grade, it got severe. And they diagnosed me as ADHD. So I had to take medicine or whatever. I had to leave the class, I had a guidance counselor tell me, because I had ADHD, that I wasn't going to make it at a 4-year college.
Oh, wow.
And I applied to 3 schools, JMU, Bridgewater, and Virginia State. Got into Bridgewater for football, but my guidance counselor told me I would get a better education at Bridgewater than I would Virginia State. And it's just the fact that I just didn't like what that was. And I said, no, I'm going to go ahead and pursue Virginia State University. So when I got there, I was going to be a history major, but I found out about mass communications, TV, radio, print journalism, And yeah, man, it's just like my life just changed right then and there. And I always started off on the mic, as hosting. My sophomore year at Virginia State, they flew me out, the mass communications program flew me out to Las Vegas. And I met the VP of Radio 1. Fast forward, got back to Richmond. I could have messed up and said I wanted an internship, but I had an interview for 92.1, and they said, do you want an internship, or do you want it's for the street team, or do you want a job? And I said, I want a job. So I had the first female DJ in Richmond, Virginia. Her name was DJ Peaches. You know, God bless the dead. And she passed away. And somebody asked me, can you do our wedding reception? Because she was supposed to do it. And I wasn't going to give it to nobody else. You know, we'd been on the radio every Saturday night. We had the Saturday night spin cycle. And that was my first gig. I have a DJ at the Jewish Community Center. And that was 2009. And yeah, man, 2012, I made it a business. B Sam's Production LLC. 2014 was my last job. I was doing maintenance at an apartment complex.
Okay.
I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I started off. Like, that's, you know, you never know where your path's gonna take you. You know?
So true.
And the reason why I call myself the ADHD bandit is because Marty Connors canceled what he said. And I did a little quote because Lonnie B had told me, how you going to let these people remember you? So I said, let me do a little catchphrase. I ain't taking my medicine. So I started taking Ritalin. So I've had people up that's, you know, been incarcerated come up to me in the mall like, hey, say that joke for my girl, bro.
Man,
I'm like, what? What?
That was always my favorite, and that was the next question I was going to ask you. Where did it come from? So, like, that's actually a real thing.
Yeah.
That was actually a diagnosis. I love how you took the diagnosis and you made it positive.
Yeah.
Yes, and you made it positive. That's phenomenal. That was always my favorite. And so, when I remember the first time meeting you, the first time I met you was in my venue, and I remember you walking in, and I knew you were coming. It wasn't like a surprise. We had been promoting it. You know, I was told that you were going to be the DJ, so in my mind, it was okay, this is going to happen. However, when it actually happened and you walked in the door, you were someone that I, like I said, listen to.
Yeah.
And so, for me, it was meeting someone that I idolized and someone that, you know, was an inspiration to me. So when you walk through the doors, it's like, oh shit, I ain't take my medicine. How do I not, like, let me keep my composure and not run up on this man like, you know, did you take your medicine today? Because how many times do you hear that?
I still hear it today, yeah, every day.
But yeah, so it was such an amazing feeling for me.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for gracing the space with your presence.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you for being there. We've done a lot together. We have some more to do together.
Mm-hmm.
So I look forward to future endeavors. And I love the shirt, by the way. Can we get what is?
Oh yeah, it's everything is a brand. You know what I'm saying? So I got I DJ weddings, reunions, repasses, birthday parties. Book me ASAP. You your biggest brand. You your biggest promoter. You know, I could be at a gas station. You know, somebody coming through. Oh, you DJ a wedding. My niece is getting married next week, and we got some family coming up here from Tennessee. Do you play any? This is how we do it. Martell Jordan. I'd be like, yeah. Hey, could I book you? Because, you know, music is universal. You know what I'm saying? You never know what. Like, I'm going to tell y'all this. I had a 60th birthday party, and that father of the 60-year-old was 81, and he came up to me and was like, hey, brother, you got any, can you play that truffle butter? I'm like, truffle butter?
Oh, okay. So
What?
Wow.
You never know. Like, I'm playing Marvin Gaye the whole time. I'm like, that's what you want to hear?
Nah, they want to get into it.
And
So,
am I the
I
only
mean-
person that don't know what the hell truffle butter is?
Oh, but when you learn.
Oh, man. Yeah, exactly.
We don't have to play. Let's play truffle butter.
Oh man, but I'm just saying, it's like you your biggest promoter. You know what I'm saying? Like I've even got in trouble at the gas stations around here because all the toll booths because I take my sticker, you know, and I put the sticker, the brand on the, you know, because
That's how you should do that.
Because at the
I've
end
seen
of,
your sticker a few places.
exactly. 'Cause
Inconspicuous places.
think
of course.
about it, y'all. Like if the internet go off today. Like, you know, back in the day when an artist came to town, all you saw was posters on Broad Street. It's called guerrilla marketing. You know what I'm saying? And you can't rely on the internet the other day. AT&T 4 weeks ago went down. You know, and we were shut off to the world. If you don't have your phone, you shut off to the world, Craig. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you just got to, I'm like, what can I do to make people think about me even if it goes dark? You know what I'm saying? So. You gotta think of it like that.
You
Well,
can't- Go ahead, Chief.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like you're living your dream? Because you said you started with, you were at school for mass communication, right? I know a couple people that do mass communication, and it varies on what they want to do with it. Yeah. Is this what you wanted to do?
Yes. Being that, to case in point, this weekend, I got a DJ for VCU and DJ for the Greeks. And they got me DJing at the Siegel Center. Right. Now, I remember I DJ'd Fall Block Step Show where I hosted, but just on the mic, no DJing, back in 2007. Fast forward to 2024, I'm still doing what I love to do. And if I could go out there and, make an announcement and get the crowd to say, oh, I'm having a good time, that's my biggest thing right there. I have this conversation all the time. How do you know when you made it? But I feel like I'm going to be on stage in front of like probably 2,000 to 3,000 people on Saturday, living what I went to school for, living what I wanted to do, And I mean, I feel like I'm living a dream right now. I love entertaining because you never know with the space we in nowadays with mental health. People have bad days. You can tell that one joke and people be like, "Yo, I'm not even thinking about that bad day no more."
Right.
Just like music. Music is therapy. Like what I do on stage, when I say in this field, it's therapeutic to me. I got let go from 92.1 back in 2017. I thought I was gonna go into depression. Because I've been doing that for 14 years. That's the only thing I knew. But 3 days later, dude from my internet radio station, 101 FM, they said that we want to put you on the air, but we want to make you an owner.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, I get to own a radio station. So I did that for 4 years. I don't know if I told you, I'm no longer there no more either. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like what I'm doing now, DJing full time, I'm definitely living my dream.
That's awesome. That's amazing. What do you do? So, because I know you are very big on keeping up the morale or keeping up the energy. So how do you keep your own energy up and battling? Because I know in what we do, we entertain and intertwine with a lot of different energies. So what do you do to like keep your energy up and keep your energy encouraged to continue to be able to bless other people and brighten other people's days and things of that nature?
Drink a lot of Dr. Pepper.
All right.
No, I'm playing. I try to adapt with time. To stay in this game of longevity, you got to adapt with time. You got to get on a new slang, new phrases. You know what I'm saying? I love showing people that I still can be hip. This past year was my 20th year hosting the pep rally at Virginia State. You know what I'm saying? I've still been doing that. So I try to stay up and try to get to know where people from. That's one thing one of my biggest thing was, like, if I met somebody from Virginia State, like, we walking down the app, hey, where you from? You from Philadelphia? What high school did you go to? Martin Luther King? Okay, what was that, West Philly, North Philly? Okay, oh, so Philly don't have no East Philly. Okay, bet. So when I host a show, and I say, yo, shout out to Martin Luther King, I'm from Philly, you got 2 people in the crowd going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They gonna remember that.
So with that, one thing I remember, I went to a party at the Cotton Club where you were DJing.
Yeah.
And of course, because I met you, you actually still online for Alpha at State.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know we had talked before then, but coming in, it was a shout out to Detroit. What up, though? That shit made my night.
Of course.
It made, because it was the recognition. But I'm like, yo, I'm in this club where there's a bunch of people. Don't nobody know who I am, but the DJ knows who I am, and that's that's the most important person in the club. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's appreciated, absolutely appreciated.
And you gotta get that connection. Because, you know what I'm saying, even when Detroit, you take it a step further. You don't say soda, you say pop. You know what I'm saying? And there was somebody from, like, they probably homesick. But if they know somebody from, like, oh, we say pop? Oh, wow, what's this dude's name? You know what I'm saying? How you know about it? You from out there? I've never been to Detroit. I've never been to New York. But I can tell you, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff about New York. You know what I'm saying? But
getting to know people, man.
Exactly.
It's absolutely important. Like that was I couldn't tell you, that was probably 2008, 2009, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So the fact that I still remember that, you know what I'm saying, that experience, like that lets you know a lot right there.
So I mean, with you doing this for so many years, and I hope this is so embarrassing. Can I ask you how old you are?
I just turned 40 this year.
All right, for you doing this, damn, that's not old at all. But for you doing this so many years, man, and you just turning 40, that means you were a kid doing this. Right, basically. I mean, you came right out of school, right into basically a DJ booth. What else? Well, I mean, if you weren't doing this, and I can tell by your passion, but what you were just saying earlier, that this is what you were meant to do. This is like your God-given talent, which I personally believe it's a God-given talent because we all are put in here to do something. And you know, the fact that you can come into a room and your goal is not to make everybody happy, but your goal is to at least make one person happy. At least make that Detroit person say, "Oh, okay, I feel comfortable now." At least make that Philly person feel like, "Okay, they know my high school." If you weren't doing this, what could you see yourself doing?
Honestly, if I would have stayed back home and would have went to college, I would have went to our town factory, Abbott Laboratories, Ross Products Division. They make like Similac and baby milk, because that's like in general, like that's what the kids do back home. You know, everybody's father worked there, then I would have went there. You know what I'm saying? But I would have been there, and I probably would be running my family farm.
Wow.
My family has over 250 acres back in Pennsylvania County. It was a tobacco farm. Right now, you know, when the matriarch passes away, you know, you got the legal issues, whatever you got to go through court. But I'll be running my family farm right now. Yeah. I always wanted to be an Italian chef, but I want Italian, so I mean,
How that's gonna work, Louis?
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely be managing my family farm.
Okay. Do you feel that? Now we're going to get into a lot of different topics today, if you don't mind. We're going to touch on a lot of different things. But you being in the industry for so long, I'm going to ask you something that I ask all people that I feel have a impact and an influence on the industry. What do you feel about music for today?
I hate it when people say if Biggie and Tupac was still alive, Soulja Boy and people like that will never come out. That's dumb. Why would you say that? You gotta adapt with time. Biggie and Tupac were artists, but they weren't the type of artists that's gonna stop the flow of music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, music adapts. You know, music over the period of time, like you have your different artists. You know, I mean, music nowadays, you gotta look at like social media's playing a big part.
Right.
You feel me? I mean, you can get on TikTok and make a song and go viral. You know, that's what everybody's trying to do right now is go viral. Exactly. That's why they trying to take TikTok out of the kids' hands right now, because people not getting no jobs no more. But I feel like the music game right now, like I'm loving seeing artists getting their masters back. You know, getting their ownership for their music back. You know what I'm saying? You know, the record companies got rich off of them. You know, I'm glad to see these artists put in that hard work getting their masters back. But I don't know, man. I just feel like you just got to adapt over time with music.
Huh?
I'm glad you said that because a lot of artists don't realize how important it is to own your own masters and have your catalog. So
Yeah. That's just like with anything, like a comedian. Like, you know, that whole time Monique was, you know, with her back and forth with her stuff, you know, they told her, why don't you throw your own tours? You know, and then when you start selling out cities, we'll give you that Netflix bag, you know? I mean, that's one thing I've always did. I've never tried to get on with, like, I've always tried to do my own thing. Like, kudos to the Bad Boys, you know, Big Nat and DJ Foot. You know, they taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Stress, Road Digger. You know, Titi Torres was a big influence. You know what I'm saying? She taught me a lot, but at the end of the day, I still was my own person. I never wanted to piggyback on somebody else's coattails. Clout chase, but yeah, man.
All right, well, let's do this, y'all. I did find truffle butter. It was.
you gonna know it when you hear it.
It was Nikki. I didn't know that now, so now it makes sense. But because I looked for it, I'm gonna go ahead and play it. We'll hit y'all with a little Nicki Minaj. Right. I'm thinking it was you know something southern soul type shit or something like that. Hey, so yeah, right. Because that's the type of titles these southern soul songs we having like.
Now picture truffle butter as a southern soul.
I can
We're
see
gonna get Mackenzie. We're gonna get Mackenzie. Shout out Mackenzie.
I do want to say this though. To this day, I'm the only DJ that's ever dropped a Southern Soul song at a Virginia State University pep rally, and I had about 17 kids from the country go crazy.
I know they
go
did.
crazy.
I wasn't into Southern Soul until recently, and that was because of Raw kind of asked for some music, and I was like, well, you know, but I it's interesting. Let's do it that way.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but
Southern Soul is the shit. You were the first one that I heard mix the Never Would Have Made It with the What It Is. So. And I said, no, wait, are we going to hell if we sing along? Because this shit kind of hit. Wait. I was scared for just a moment. But yeah, truffle butter. Let's get into it.
all right. Well, now you got me nervous because like I'm going to hell. Man.
No,
All right. Truffle butter, Nicki Minaj, y'all. Lunchtime.
There's Lil Wayne's verse for me on this joint. I've requested to get on your I requested to get on yours because I didn't start mine. G,
Yeah, but
are the mics on?
they're on, but they're not on live. I'm trying to figure out where that feedback's coming from.
Oh.
What feedback was you hearing?
What'd you say?
I was asking what feedback was you hearing?
That crackling. It's a crackling. I'm hearing a crackling. It's not bad. I just want to make sure it was straight.
Who volume on? Turn your volume down. Is your volume on?
What are you picking up now?
Okay.
I lost my phone sitting still, so I don't know. It's literally what's going on. Like I haven't moved.
You need to get up. You want me to call it? Is the ring on? The ring probably not on,
You
is
know
it?
that ring is not.
Bully boy.
But I didn't go nowhere. So like,
You went out to the car.
but I had it when I came back in here.
Is it in your coat pocket? Stand up.
And I definitely thought I was sitting on it, but no.
Is it in your food bag?
Oh, it's down there.
So when you're dealing with a 50-year-old man, we lose shit all the time. So I know to check places.
Don't lose it now.
That was the oddest place, though.
Right, is anything else, anything in particular you want to talk about? Big. Anything in particular you want to talk about?
Artists and DJ support.
All right.
Still, I don't know why it's really crazy. I just don't know how to call it. Huh?
What program was that?
Say it.
What program was that?
Mix.
So when you share like that, can you not turn the volume all the way down maybe? Is that what it is? Do you know?
Of course I did, but no, I don't.
And I feel like it's gonna be in the night. Oh my goodness.
All right, y'all. We could y'all with a little throwback. This is the most beautifulest thing in the world. Keith Murray, Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. What the fuck just going on with this?
The CV skipping.
Just like that.
The most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. So you said we getting into, are we getting into artists?
Hmm.
You said we getting into artists? What you want to talk about? What was your response?
Artist support.
Yeah, DJs and you know how the artists say the DJs don't support. And we'll talk about that.
The organic compound is the way the world is, the earth goes round.
Okay, first one.
I feel like it's gonna echo when the mics come back on.
What happened with the TV and stuff? What?
There we go. So we're right back and then just switch your ass on.
Sure isn't. I was asking, what happened with the when the power went out?
What'd you hit?
What'd you hit?
I understood. Thank you. The power strip button.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to end. Hey, baby. Cause it's gonna echo. Like it has the phone, the speaker phone thing, and I can't turn it all the way down. I'm gonna see. Cause now I don't know how to get off without them doing that.
All right, just keep back with the throwback. Here we go, a little Miss Bleak. Miss Bleak is the only good song on that one album.
Why is everything okay, G?
Yeah, I was just making sure it wasn't something, because I've been nervous all night ever since you told me about that thing over there was hot.
Yeah, I've been feeling it.
Yeah, I told him to check it too.
Yeah, I've been checking it. There's only one light on though.
Beautiful.
All right, y'all, we back. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. That was mentally. That was mean when I said that. I probably shouldn't have said it.
Oh no, that was accurate though. That was
I mean, I said it was mean. I didn't say it wasn't accurate. I just said it was mean. But you know what? It kind of brings me back. Okay, it kind of brings me back to another subject that I like to talk to people in the industry about, and that is we have a lot of artists out there, especially nowadays, and artists, no offense, come a dime a dozen.
Yep.
And I think it's a lot easier now to basically get on, and I'm thinking that's the issue that we're having. Me personally, to answer the question I posed to you, I don't think music. I think the reason why I don't believe music is at the level now that it was in the past is because it's so much easier to do it. Like you can basically, like you just said, you can basically come up with a hook and be a hit from just a hook. There's no thought to it. You can have 1,000 of your friends decide that this is good, and you play it over and over on Instagram or TikTok and something like that. And next thing you know, you are a superstar. And then you have artists like, again, Memphis Bleak, who, was great on features.
amazing on features.
You know what I mean? Was great on features. Great standing next to Jay, one of the greats. But given his own opportunity, he fell short. So I'm going to ask you a question, and then we're going to get into something else. But I'm going to ask you a question. Who, in your opinion, has been the most, maybe not the most, but disappointed you the most? What artist has disappointed you the most as far as coming out with something on their own?
Man, it'd be a lot. The Game.
Really?
I felt like when he broke away with 50,
Changed it.
It changed like his sound, and then
Documentary was that should have been a classic.
Yeah.
You haven't had really anything hit like that since then.
yeah, and like you play the blame game, like you say Dre never loved me and stuff like that, That's crazy, bro. Like, what they got to do with your bars,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? But I say, hold on. I don't know if I can think of anybody else.
And this could be any type of genre, by the way.
Sheesh. Right now, I want to see some new stuff from Trey. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. Like I'm going back towards R&B. And I don't know, man. Like, you got a lot of artists that can do they can do tours off of their old music. You know what I'm saying? Like Usher is the GOAT. Like Usher and Ludacris, like those are the type of artists that like we could be at their concert like, yo, they did make that song.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, T-Pain's another one. But as far as like made me disappointed, Jim Jones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that Ballin', I feel like was his only joint. I mean, he had some good ones.
Smoke was my shit.
He
could have given us some more though.
Yeah, like Diplomats.
I think he did though. That was the thing. Like we just we weren't checking for it. Like,
I felt like they was just ready for Jewels to drop, and then they thought that was going to take them to another stratosphere. And then Diplomats, they had that whole like 99 to like 2011. Or I want to say 99 to like 2005. That era of hip hop was just crazy.
Something different.
You know what I'm saying?
Something
But
way different.
I don't know.
All right, so let me piggyback on that question.
Appreciate it, because I'm ADHD. I go everywhere.
Yeah. Who was the biggest surprise since you've been doing this? What artist was the biggest surprise that you've ever like? Oh, I didn't know he had it in him. Well, I know she had it in her. What artist that you went from? Okay, to this could be one of the greats.
I'm gonna tell y'all a true story. I got a story with this. When I was at Virginia State, I was on the pep squad, just so I can get to the basketball games for free. So,
You had a plan. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Virginia Union played Virginia State. This was
Shout
the
out to Virginia.
Freedom Classic, you know what I'm saying? So this was at the Coliseum. I'm on the bus. My boy Vic gets on the bus. My boy Vic said, yo, B, we going to ride with Ant. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I'm on the bus. He said, we just going to meet the bus up there. So we ride with Ant up there. Long story short, we go in there. The security guard goes, who y'all with? I said, we with the pep squad. So this is Rockefeller weekend at the, in Richmond. So the artist that performs during halftime was Rockefeller's newest artist, Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? So y'all remember that show Oz?
Mm-hmm.
Poet just did a poem during right before he performed. Then there was an R&B artist that got that came out there, and I was like, yo, I loved you in that Coca-Cola commercial. He was like, thanks, but that was Tyrese. That was Glenn Lewis. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, the person that came to got me off the bus, my homeboy Vic, we know him today as Wale.
Oh,
Wow.
So, like, me seeing him back in the day, I used to clown him like, bro, Vic. I never called him Wale. I was like, yo, Vic, I'm about to send you something on my ride so you can read it. And he was only at Virginia State for like for a semester. It was like a
Still
semester.
longer than I was. But go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But like he was so passionate about it. But he was on the football team, but it was springtime, so they really didn't play no games or whatever. But he would write all the time, and I was like, yo, this dude was really consistent with this, like these lines or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then fast forward, he left and went to Bowie State. Got an Artist of the Year with KYS 93.9. Shout out to the homie Quicksilver. He endorsed him, and he is who he is today. So he really surprised me.
Shout out to Wale.
Yeah, man.
I love Wale, actually. So, since you say that, since you were someone who slept on or used to give him a hard time, how is it? How has it been for you? And what is your take on support of local artists? Let's get into it. We have a lot of people that say that where you are, and being on social media and doing what I do and being a reader of comments, I've noticed that it's not just in Richmond per se, but this is where we are. We're in Virginia. So how do you feel where we stand?
I'll take my glasses off for this.
Okay, let's get into
I really like talking about this right here because it goes deeper than the DJ and the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm from Alta Vista, Virginia. It's a whole nother set of artists on that side of the state. When they say Virginia, like a lot of people try to talk about these VA anthems and stuff like that, and they don't even shout out like 540, which is Roanoke or Fredericksburg or Emporia 434 or 276 Martinsville or Danville 434. My whole thing is it's like a lot of artists in the state of Virginia. Let's take it to this. Let's say if I'm DJing, you DJing at a spot, right? And an artist comes up to you, hey man, play this joint right here. I'm the next Boosie in Richmond. But I'm taking a gamble if I play your song.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because if I got the crowd at a point where they lit right now, and I play your song and it sounds nothing like, you know what I'm saying?
You've been playing.
That's just like saying a patron come up to me saying, hey, can you play this song? And I play it. Everybody leave the dance floor. And you leave the dance floor. I'm going to call you out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, no, come back and listen to this. But my thing is, the reason why I say that is, when I play your song, you need to support the DJ just like you want the DJ to support you. Record that DJ. Tag that DJ. Because DJs, we trying to get our name out here too. We trying to get our followers up. But let's take it further. And I wanted to say this on this show, man. Boss Lady, I really salute you. Like what you did when you had that run at the boutiquerie, you know what I'm saying? You gave a lot of people, who shouldn't have had the opportunity for free. And I saw that a lot. And I just want to say kudos to you because you're one of the people that you're in my position because you're a gatekeeper. You had a building. Some people don't have the opportunity to say, yo, I'm about to go perform tonight. You know what I'm saying? You have to open those doors. You got the master key. You could have been like, nah, I'm chilling. I'm sick right now. You feel me? But like,
I was in that bitch with COVID.
I'm trying to tell you. But some people
I was in my truck out front.
But you got people feel like they entitled. My thing is this: you're not entitled. Listen, those things you was doing on Sundays when you fed the homeless. There's nothing for everybody in here knows a restaurant in here, right? We could go to these restaurants, get a pan of macaroni and cheese. They like, can you donate it? You You know what I'm saying? And do that like that. You feel me? Like, y'all need to show people like Boss Lady who has that space, the proper love that she needs. You know what I'm saying? DJs, like, at the end of the day, we don't have to play your song. Because at the end of the day, if we do, y'all know it's a thing called payola.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People go to jail over payola. And another thing, I DJ a lot in the school systems out here, Henrico, Chesterfield, and City of Richmond. They already judging me because of the color of my skin. Let's just keep it a band. They gonna think I'm gonna come in there, I'm playing Sexy Red, but I'm not, because at the end of the day, I got 2 mouths to feed. If Chop Ties Kai or G Sambo or F&F Chop got a new song and it's lit, I will play it if it's a clean track. I'm not going into Georgeville playing no dirty track because they already gonna think I'm playing it. I'm telling y'all, help the DJs out by making these clean tracks, because the kids are requesting it. I'm over in Brandon at Cosby High School, and these girls is asking for La Cinta. You know what I'm saying? La Socket, excuse me. They asking for F&F Chop. The white kids know about these songs too, but I'm not gonna play it if it's not a clean track. So I say that to say this: if y'all want us to support y'all gotta support us too. Make our jobs easy. I'm not gonna clean your track. A lot of look, I'm telling you, a lot of artists are lazy. They go to the studio. They don't want to clean their own music up. You need to go into the studio and get your engineer to make you a dirty track and a clean track. Because that one day you at a daggone Starbucks, you going to run into an A&R. And if you only got a dirty track, you can't play the radio.
So how do you think that we bridge the gap? Because the information that you're giving right now, sometimes artists are, a lot of times we humans can be lazy. So where do you send artists? Where do we get the resources? Where do we get the people who are not the gatekeepers that are keeping this information and bridge the gap so that we're working together and artists know what we expect and we know what they expect, and it's a working together instead of a working for what I get out of it myself, or working for self-purpose.
Form relationships, build relationships. If you know that, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you. I can't speak for every DJ, but I know how I work. If it's 3 people at your party or 3,000, I'm gonna give the same energy. You feel me? So if you give me your track, I'm your hype man. So I'm going, you know what I'm saying, even if it's dope, because I can say this, I got leverage on you saying, I was the first person to spend that in Richmond. You know what I'm saying? And I can go further and say, well, I'm the one that put that on the VA. Nobody else can do that. So I feel like bridging the gap, coming together, and let's do our own shows. Let's rent out these clubs. Let's put our money together. And let's do these, because then we can start going and traveling like that. People say this. I go out of town, I blow up out of town, or I get more love out of town. Well, get love here, because everybody in this room know people out of town. And if we got an artist that go outside of Richmond, you think our family members, hey, yo, you heard DJ Elbow? Hey, yo, is he dope? He said he was from Richmond the whole time. You know what I'm saying? We got to vouch for him. But, I mean, I'm sorry, man. I just get passionate about it.
Well, no, you have reason to be passionate about it, because, I mean, what you're saying is the truth. My question to you about that is, and you kind of touched on it a little bit, what can we do at our positions? As far as influencers, as far as, DJs, as far as personalities, what can we do? Like, if you could set out a plan of attack to help, because Richmond, and again, it's not just Richmond, as Boss Lady said, Richmond has a very bad reputation of the gatekeeping stuff and stuff like that. I don't know how much to put into that. What could we do as the people at a certain position to help?
I think what y'all can do is what y'all doing right now. Y'all going on the air. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are giving people the platform, to live their best life. This right here is a hub for artists to come through. But it's not for y'all to go out and seek these artists. Artists got to seek y'all. You know what I'm saying? And when they come in and seek y'all, they got to, hey, I was on the show today, but make sure y'all follow them, blah, blah, blah. Let's say if y'all got 32 mutual friends, 32 of them friends not going to like it, 17 might.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Out of 17, 3 might share it. But I say that to say this: we gotta put in what you're trying to get out. You're going to put in a little bit, you're going to get a little bit out of it. You feel me? But y'all are doing it right now. You feel me? I mean, and you just like, I love stuff like this. Coming from where, where I just left 5 years, because people think because it's not FM, AM. Man, if you drive to Fredericksburg, the FM going to go out.
Yeah, that's what I tell everybody.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's going to go out. And like, at the end of the day, people not even listening to that no more. But I see what they're saying, but at the end of the day, and think about this. There's somebody right now that's listening to this in Puerto Rico.
Right.
It's the internet. It's worldwide. Matter of fact, my mama is on this thing right now, man. My mama just said, good job, son. You feel me? My mama's in Lynchburg, Virginia, Altivist. So I say that to say this. I'm trying to answer your question. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're answering it.
But yeah, y'all got to keep doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? These are those outlets that artists gonna need. Cause y'all know what? It's a certain group of people that only listen to internet radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a certain group of A&Rs that go to the internet and to see your diaries and to see who's listening. You know what I'm saying? But people don't know that though. But they gotta educate themselves though, do the research.
And I'm glad you said that about providing the platform. And thank you for the kind, heartfelt words.
No, man, they should show you more love, man. I don't like that. $3 or something. Jesus, man.
Listen, the bills I paid for people, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither, and you know personally.
But like, I just want to say, man, you kudos to you though. Kudos to you, because you didn't have to. And you know what I'm saying? You didn't have to.
It's a passion for me, and I appreciate that. I have my first brick and mortar storefront, and for the people who are maybe listening who may not, because someone commented on a post of mine the other day and said, I got to come down to the boutiquerie. If you are listening and you're not aware yet, the doors were closed in November temporarily, because I needed to take a step back and regroup and do some things, but. You were always so... And
not allow people to do what he just told you they were doing to you. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
And that as well.
No.
But I had a passion for it. I had my first brick and mortar over in Scott's Edition. And I got a lot of love there. And people loved the vibe there. And I'm appreciative that people love the vibe. It's not their fault that I let it go out to too many people and I don't guard it when I need to. So that was definitely a learning experience. Doesn't make it right, but it was a learning experience. But I say that to say it's always been a passion of mine to create the platform. Life has happened to me as it has to all of us, and so my public voice when I'm speaking is not always as loud as it would need to be if I were performing. And my stage fright sometimes will get the best of me, but I used to perform, I used to write, I used to do these things. Things happen, and I kind of allowed someone to dim my light, and so I'm getting back into doing those things. But I never had a space that was just for me. I had a dessert shop. I had a big ass parking lot. We had a fence. We could do what we wanted to do within reason. Why keep it for myself? It doesn't benefit the cause. It doesn't benefit the passion. It doesn't benefit the goal. And so it never was just for me. It was always in providing the platform. So then even without the physical brick and mortar, being here still fulfills that passion and still allows me to create a platform. And so I appreciate that you see that, and thank you for seeing that vision. Thank you for speaking on me.
I just don't feel like some people they feel like they're entitled. But my thing is like okay, let's say y'all do you do an event, right? You have somebody do an event at your spot, and it's like 10,000 people show up, but then they got their hand out. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna get there? You didn't put in on this, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, to each his own.
Humans are human, and people are going people.
I do want to piggyback again on something you said that is real deep with me as far as the internet versus FM radio. And I do believe FM radio it's obviously the foundation, but it's obviously an older foundation, and I feel that it's dying out. And the reason I feel it's dying out is I don't think, like back in the day, like we were talking earlier before we came on air about Boss Lady in her bed listening to music What did you say you had the mirror on the ceiling on that? I couldn't remember. Well, she was saying she was saying that she, but you know, I don't think we do that anymore. I don't think FM radio is carrying those people anymore. I think the thing about internet radio that makes internet radio so great in content of what you were saying is that we have artists here in Richmond, Virginia that are being heard in Brazil right now that had no other way of being heard in Brazil. And I think that's what makes internet radio in general so popular. You know, you have artists in California that are being heard in Virginia. And you couldn't do that on an FM station unless you put in, unless you had the following, unless you had the Warner Brothers behind you, unless you had, you know, Diddy behind you, which is a scary thought. But you know, it's just a different
on many levels.
Yeah, it's just different other things, and I love that about internet radio, and I love the fact that we, as a unit, as far as the team, as far as everybody on this show, we give that opportunity to people.
Man, listen, B-Sound said something that was so profound to me the other day. I was talking to him about listening to my radio, and yeah, I since I was 2, 3, 4, I had a Fisher Price record player with the needle. Put the needle on the record, and it goes like that. I had a Fisher Price record player, so I'm talking about.
No, that's probably worth hundreds now. You know that, right?
I wish I still had. It was the brown one with and you lift the cover and you put your little. On my Sesame Street records, I used to play on that, and I graduated. You know, I remember each.
Big Bird got bars.
Listen, it was Count Dracula. Count Dracula had the bars. I'm trying to listen. Yeah, the Count. He had.
Count Dracula's a cereal.
The Count.
That's Count Chocula.
That's Count.
Go ahead.
That's Count Dracula.
I can't even get mad at you correcting me because I correct her. So we
that's what you be doing.
Yeah.
But y'all know who I mean. But yeah, no, he had the bars. But yeah, so I remember, and I was talking to B about how I used to listen to.
Sorry, go ahead.
About how I used to lay in bed, and listen to my radio, and I would listen to The Quiet Storm, and everybody knew when Smokey would come on and the song would start. And so now, last week was the first time that I was able to listen to one of my replays, and it was such a full circle, fulfilling on the inside to be able to, in my adult life now, do something that I listen to other people do, and I thought was so fucking awesome, you know, growing up. So it brought a full circle for me. But then also Dizzy Wonder, shout out Dizzy Wonder, he gave me a part in his music video. So I was in Bellows 2 weekends ago, and they were playing his song on the speaker, and I look up and I see myself on the screen, and that shit was so crazy. And B-Sound said to me, and you didn't even need Hollywood to be able to do that. And it made it real for me on a different level, because people can get closed-minded to what we've been programmed to be the norm, and FM radio has been the norm. Hollywood has been the norm. You're successful or you've made it. Once you make it to Hollywood, I'm on the screen and I'm on the radio in other countries, and I didn't need Hollywood to do it. And so I love that you see how deep that goes and how full circle that comes, because I think it's important. People are open-minded to things like that sometimes, you know, because we've been programmed.
Y'all just think about it. Sometimes, like it's gonna, every time y'all crack this mic, it's gonna be people that y'all never gonna meet in your life. It's gonna hear you. They probably listen to y'all every day. You know what I'm saying? That you're never gonna meet in your life. They just listen to you. You know, like I had to tell some DJs back in the day, like they used to, why I got a DJ on Saturday night on the radio, blah blah. You know, how much? Like a venue in Richmond, Virginia, the biggest club probably can hold 500 people. When you crack this mic, it's 500,000 people listen to you. You know what I'm saying? You never know, like, your reach. You know what I'm saying? And then just staying consistent with the promoting or whatever. You know, and people gonna pick up on it because, man, I'm telling you, it's radio.
Your biggest lessons, what have you learned?
I was gonna work that one. That's a good question.
Staying consistent. You know, and Lonnie told me back in the day, and I always tell myself this, like, what are you gonna do, like, when they turn that mic off? How are you gonna let people remember you? You know what I'm saying? I never want to be that dude that, like, when I be DJing, people come up to me, I used to carry Sir RJ's records back in the day. I don't want to be that dude, you know what I'm saying? I want to be that dude that's still relevant, you feel me? I want to, but I want to make sure that I can walk away and be at peace. Shout out to the homie Big Sty and Big Sty and Spade, man, Spade like one of my OGs, and he was like, when he got out of DJing, he needed therapy, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Oh wow.
it takes a lot, because this is what you know what I'm saying? But I just want to make sure that every time I do this, I do it to the best of my ability, And it's funny you said that story, because like I was telling you earlier, how do you know when you made it? You know what I'm saying? I see all these videos with that dude like D-Lo that came through Richmond this past weekend. Club was packed. I'm like, do I really want to be there? Do I really want to be in these clubs? Because if you think about it, they smell like Black Mountain Jazz Woodtip. The chicken,
Not the jazz specifically, the Woodtip jazz.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even dance in the club no more. They just stand there like this with the artists. The promoters are greedy because they want to pack everybody in so they get all the money they can. You feel me? $100. And I'm like, is that where I want to be? I'm 40 now. You feel me?
So this is the thing, and we were talking about this earlier. Not to cut you off. Shout out to Derek Wise. Like he's listening. He said, "What up?" He said, "Loves the show, and we're hilarious." Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Here's the thing, and we were talking about this earlier. Success. But because again, we've been programmed that success looks a certain way. Success is simply you accomplishing the goals that you have set for yourself. Hollywood is not a success to me because I don't want to be in Hollywood. I don't need that. That's not my vision. That's not my goal. I've accomplished 2 major life-changing goals for me, and it didn't have to change my life because it put millions of dollars in my pocket. It changed my life because it made me rich on the inside. It made me fulfilled on the inside. And I think that we need to redefine what success really is, and then not allow other people to define what success is for us, because I'm not successful because somebody else told me that I am. I'm successful because I know that I am, and because I fulfilled what I told myself I was going to do. And it occurs on different levels, and you're not just successful once in your life. You have many different successes, and they're going to be different measures. They're going to be different size, and they're going to be different in value. You don't just have one. I hope that your life is so that you don't just have one success. I've had many successes in my life, and I'm going to continue to have more as long as I live, because I'm going to continue to grow. And so I think that we need to not allow others to define what success is for us, and then take a look at what we really value and define as success. And I think that'll be a start. That'll be a start.
Well, let me ask you this. And you said something, and I was going to ask you the question about this, about you not. Why do you really want to be there? Do you see an end for B Sounds? Do you see? Can you, as of right now, can you see the retirement? What is that going to be like? Can you see a time when you think, and this falls into another category that we talk about often as far as ageism. Do you see that I don't need to be a 60-year-old DJ? My personal belief, as long as you still love what you're doing,
You still rocking the
you
crowd.
still, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but do you see that in your future? Do you see when do you see your last day of DJing?
I can't say it.
Okay.
I can't say it because I still hang out with Storm and Norman.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And DJ Drake, and those the OGs. And see, well, a lot of DJs got 9 to 5s. I don't. This is my only gig. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build my own 401k from my gigs. You know what I'm saying? So right now, from every gig, and every DJ or entrepreneur that's listening to this right now, even if you got landscaping, every gig that you do, take $50 to $100 out, put it in a Ziploc bag, and don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? Call it RDF, rainy day fund. You know, it feels good when you can do something like that at the end of the year and go to your kids' bank and put some money in their savings account. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see it in. I just see me still grinding. When you said about your success, I felt like this it's on my Instagram page. It kind of almost went viral. My son's my wife's birthday is the 12th of March. My son's the 16th. My daughter's the 18th. My mama's the 7th. My sister-in-law's the 7th. March, I'm broke. All right. So I go into GameStop the other day, and I film it. I said, "Sir, can you give him a PS5?" I was telling him he was gonna get I was telling him the whole day he was gonna get a Nintendo Switch game, and he was like, "You want a PS5?" And my son, he was so shocked. He said, "Yes, sir." But see, the thing about it was, he said, "Yes, sir." Even though in the moment of him being, shocked, he's still using his manners.
Mm-hmm.
That's my success right there. Me raising this little, like, he's what, 12 years old now? By him still using those manners, that and me using my platform to let somebody else live their dream, that's my success right there.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
That's my success. Because I used to tutor these kids down at Virginia State. They was in 8th grade. And I was at Stone Soul at 92.1 like years later. This girl came up to me. She was like, it was Mitch Malone's daughter, as a matter of fact. And God bless the dead. And she was like, "Did you used to tutor these kids back in Virginia State?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, I was one of them kids. And I just want to say that you helped me graduate." And she started crying right there in front of me. And forget any check I've ever got. That was the best feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? You help somebody achieve a goal. But
That goes exactly what Boss Lady was saying.
Yeah, he's such a humble brother. Like, again, listening to him, obviously I don't judge, but we sometimes we have these ideas. Only you. But sometimes we have these ideas, especially when we're looking at or listening to, celebrities or people who we think may be intangible to us. We have these certain ideas about what they may be in real life if we were to meet them. And so again, he walked in the door like, "What's up? I'm here," just humble, like he was one of us. And he is, but he's not, to me. And so the humility is always so warm, and you're a very humble brother, and I appreciate that. You're a great dad also. I know that we share special babies, being parents of autistic children, and I know that's a whole other full-time job in addition to the events and the branding and the promoting. So yeah, it's been a pleasure and an honor to get to know you in this lifetime, knowing how I knew you in the previous lifetime, and I thank you for your support of me.
no problem.
Really appreciate it.
It's crazy. Like, I got this company called Grindtime TMC, Grindtime the Movie Continues. Just like people with different backgrounds, and we just come together. A lot of artists, Ice Water, Hollywood Now, TAY. We come together and do different stuff. We fed the homeless. We actually did 2 fashion shows. Like you said earlier, you didn't need Hollywood. I didn't need these corporations to help me put up. You know what I'm saying? We just did some fundraisers, just got the money, got some local designers in Richmond, did a model call, and I used to do a lot for the Children's Hospital, even before my kids were born. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's on the high end in autism, and my son is type 1 diabetic, and we just got that diagnosis last year, not knowing that I would need them services, but I was doing stuff for them, years before. And now my whole thing is when I do charity events, we do it for JDRF, Junior Diabetes, Autism Society. But I say that to say this: you never know. You never gonna know your path. You never gonna know. And I really, my kids are everything. You know what I'm saying? So I want them to be a reflection of me. So I try to show them this is what hard work. You don't have to be a corporate 500 corporation to do these events for the city. You know what I'm saying?
You a prime example of what you put out into the universe, you're going to give back. Because you just told us that you ran into somebody, or somebody ran into you that you used to tutor, and then you were working in a realm for your children before you even knew that you would needed that. So I just want people to peep.
Just don't do this. We just do this though. I got some advice. We we made sandwiches for the homeless one time. Don't ever do it when it's raining.
Yeah, no, that's not a good
Because you got to roll down your window and you see people walking. You got, "Hey, my nigga, you homeless? You homeless, bro? You got a sandwich." You don't know who outside. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, and you got to take that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they be like, "I don't want no motherfucking ham, man. I want turkey." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's what we got.
But no, man. My whole thing is this. Put it into your community, man. Because we our biggest haters. I mean, we our biggest threat. If we don't support our community, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Liberation Church. They got a homeless veteran shelter right there on Hall Street. You know what I'm saying? Jay Patrick. He's from Gretna, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Doing big things with them, man. I'm a stickler for community. I just did a back to school book bag drive. The goal was 1,000 book bags. We ended up getting 3,000 book bags. And you never know what nobody's going through. Just to hear people's stories. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what and they in your city. You know, and this is happening. You see them stories on TV, but this is happening right here. So just be the best person you can show, because them kids, they gonna soak that up, and they gonna remember it. They gonna remember it.
So I haven't fed this year yet. I haven't fed since Thanksgiving. We're gonna have to get.
You fed us.
But we not homeless.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
it counts.
thank you. You act like we don't count.
Somebody. No, you
Yeah.
definitely count. You are important. You are important.
Thank you.
But,
I appreciate it. And speaking of my importance,
from a standpoint of need,
just because I'm in here don't mean I don't need it. I mean, have you had your goddamn cabbage? I need it. Yeah, have you had that chicken you had the other day? I need that at least once a month.
I got you.
But you know, I am kind of hurting because we don't. How did you feel when you met my greatness? You ain't never tell that story.
Said you was alright.
I mean, you know, sometimes I like to hear, you know, when you got a chance to meet G Money. I mean, goddamn.
But I can't say one thing you said earlier, just about like what we're doing here. To hear that from somebody who, once again, you're legendary in the city. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who you are. So it's like to kind of.
I feel like I know, bro. I feel like I'm not.
But
I feel like people don't know.
That's crazy.
You definitely are.
That's crazy.
Because I mean, like even when you just getting on air and hearing you talk through the headphones, I'm like, yo, this shit is surreal. Because I was so used to, you know, hearing you on the radio, and it's like, bro, like you're right here. Like it's a different. I understand.
You walked in that building, I was like,
it's a different experience. And even like I said, knowing you before, like you were kind of doing all of that. And seeing where you are, not like this shit is amazing.
Don't let me find out you had a mirror in your ceiling too, bro.
No, I'm not. No. Like I said, I met him when he was at Virginia State, like
Right.
for Alpha at Virginia State. So it was, you know what I'm saying, like just kind of seeing from that to what you're doing now, man. It's amazing, man.
Why don't you feel like you're a legend? I mean, I understand you being
I'm a
humble,
people person.
brother. I understand you being humble. And it's a great thing to be humble. I wish I had that trait. But
You really don't.
why do you not realize the impact you've made in this area?
I feel like one thing about me, I want, if I can introduce this person and help them build, you know what I'm saying, something that, you know, I feel like I just like to bring people together. You know, I don't really feel like that's what keeps me going though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I can't go to a gas station and pump my gas to somebody, hey, you be Sam. If I give everybody my business card. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I feel like I don't know a lot of people. Just because I'm not from here though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And on the radio, I've heard this a lot. People coming to me, oh, you sound like you tall, dark skinned with dreads. How you talk like you with dreads?
You talk like a hairstyle. How does that work?
Because they done made their own image.
Oh no, that's that fake voice.
So, like I said, we concoct these images in our mind of what these people are going to be like if and when we meet them in real life. So that proves to you that your ass is supposed to be.
But do you realize?
with dreads, my nigga.
But seriously, in all
You know
honesty,
wrong.
do you realize that there's so many people out here in the world that have the opportunity, have the means to do what you do, and don't? And see, and that's the thing you have to realize. A lot of people have the means to you just, with all the accolades that we've been giving you and stuff like that, and I'm an ass, so I joke around and shit, but for all the accolades and stuff we've been giving you today and in the comments, the thing that you have said multiple times, it's not about how great B Sounds is. It's about the fact that I put two people together. I helped a young lady graduate. It's not about you. It's all about what you've done for the community, what you've done for the culture, what you've done for your kids. I mean, it's never the one thing I can say. Like I said, you're humble. I love that. But the one thing I can say is you're not sitting there saying, nigga, I'm B Sounds. Like, I've been doing this for years. Like, I walked in this little studio. I'm just saying, you don't carry yourself like that. And to me, I respect that a great deal. It's an honor to have you in here today, brother. And I really mean that. I really mean that.
Appreciate
Because he
that.
moving in his purpose. I think when you get to a point to where you're moving in your purpose and you know that you're moving in your purpose and you're comfortable in it, it's no longer about you. Fulfilling the purpose fulfills you. So then it just becomes about the purpose and about fulfilling that, and that's what I see. I see that on many levels in you.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to see, like, as far as the DJing going, like, I'm starting to get, like, more recognition out of the town. You know what I'm saying? Like, a couple of weeks ago, I just did a chilling competition out in North Carolina. I'll be back to North Carolina this weekend doing some of that winery, you know what I'm saying, vineyard, you know, trying to do more different stuff like that, like festivals. But I'm trying to save my money because I want to do my own festival. And I want to do my own festival. And, like, shout out to Noah. Oh, he's doing one, Charged Up Festival.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, so I want to do more stuff like that for the city, not just for the city of Richmond, but for the state of Virginia.
All right.
Yeah, for the state of Virginia, because VA is so diverse and
talented.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, and so many cultures.
Right.
You know.
So you mentioned that you're no longer at a station, and that's a pride there. But I do want to ask you, how does it feel, or do you feel a difference in the things you can do, or the freedoms that you have, or even just in how you or just in how you're able to move and fulfilling the purpose? We talk about fulfilling the purpose. How do you?
Before we answer that, Big Time Radio loves everybody. Get that. All right, go ahead.
Okay, if you don't want to be on the... I ain't fucking with y'all today. Do you see a difference in the way that, and being in the ability to fulfill the purpose and move kind of in the way that B Sounds needs to move, and being with any particular, not just one, but being with a station in general versus being on your own and kind of being independent? If you were now, are you looking to be back with another station? Is that something that you see in your future? No,
Y'all thought it was gonna be me.
Absolutely did.
That's crazy.
Trying to interview the man.
Yeah, what I tell you about pitching you on the radio?
I'm gonna sip my water.
But I'm gonna be real with you. First and foremost, man, shout out to what they got going on over there. You know what I'm saying? And it was a pleasure being over there for 5 years. It was just time. You know, it was just time for me to explore other avenues. You know what I'm saying?
Why you gonna look over here? It won't.
It's the
Skype
Skype.
call.
Skype
We got a
audio.
caller.
Oh shit, I didn't see
We
that.
got a-
Okay, all right,
It's the notification that on the bottom too.
oh,
And I messed up.
all right. Go ahead, finish what you were saying, brother. Or maybe not, because this might be somebody might be talking. Welcome to Lunchtime. This your boy G Money. What's up, man? What's up, G Wiz? What's going on, my brother?
What up, now?
Yo, what's up, G? Hey.
Let's build it.
Hey, appreciate that, bro. Hey, no, real talk though, y'all. Real talk though. G Wiz is the one that actually, when I left Virginia State University, you know, after you leave, I didn't know this, but you know, your insurance starts kicking in after you graduate.
Absolutely.
And you know, student loans start kicking in. So you need a full-time job. I only worked at Food Line, but G Wiz is the one that helped me over my he was the one that got me my first full-time job out of school. And I'm gonna tell you this: you might go to school for mass communications, but 33% of people, they go to school for their major, are not gonna get a job in that major. I got a job at a Boswick Laboratories because of G Wiz. You know, he knew somebody. And yo, and when he told me, he was like, "Yo, did you get it?" I was like, "Yeah." What about you? He said, "Nah." I was like, "That's crazy." but yo, I always appreciate you for that too, love, bro, for real. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
That's right.
Love.
I was gonna say that's not the same shit you said this morning. I'm gonna call you out. That's not the same shit you said this morning. This morning he's like, why the nigga can't come to my show?
I got him, man.
Hey, bro, I'm coming, man. I just gotta wake up at 6 a.m.
Listen, that 6 a.m. be crucial. I caught you at like 8. He was getting that good nap.
Shout out to Rocky and Bandit.
All right, appreciate it, G Wiz. Y'all
All
make
right,
sure y'all
bro.
catch G Wiz every Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. here on Big Time Radio Network with Wake and Bake. It is probably one of the most interesting shows on the network because he gives you that music, and he said today he don't like to talk on the radio when he said he lied. This brother.
He was talking that shit today. I was here for it. I woke up and I was like, oh, all right, that's what we doing. Okay.
He can talk about just about anything and make it make sense. And I respect brothers like that. I'm also not going to cut off what you were in the middle saying, so I want to make sure we get back to what you were saying.
Oh, no. First of all, shout out to G Wiz, man. That's my LB. We pledge Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Beta Gamma chapter. He's out of the 5, and he was number 10. And when he crossed, he was like, I'm the dime of the line. I was like, everybody must have that, but he always looked at me like, you're half of me. Shout out
That
to
sound
him.
like you.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, man, shout out to what Tech and Ronnie, built over there, you know what I'm saying? They were in year 7 when I got over there. And, piggyback, I was there 5 years. And my biggest contributor was just like let the city know we was there, But, I mean, I felt like it was time for me, at that time to explore other options. And I ain't gonna lie, man, it's been a roller coaster, like Vivian Green, emotional roller coaster. Cause like life be lifing, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I be at my kids like go to therapy. I'm there. I take my kids to school every morning. You know what I'm saying? And I just get to spend more time with them because that 18 years that jump passed by and they gone. You know what I'm saying? So I just want my kids to know that I'm there for them. But right now, I can say it's been cool. Shout out to the homie Randy Wilson podcast. I just did that joint a couple of weeks ago, and shout out to him. He's been a homie. And I mean, it was time to go. It was time to go. When you get people, difference of opinions and stuff, and your vision's not there. Together, you just want to make the best decisions for yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and I'm telling you, I DJ full time. Like, this has been the best, I can actually do, because, right now, I got a lot of kids stuff going on with the field days, and I'm in a lot of elementary school, middle school dances, and, I just focus on that full time now, but, yeah, it was time to go.
Yeah, I ran into someone the other day that told me that you DJ'd something for one of their children at one of their children's schools. I don't even remember what it was now, but you definitely are out in the streets. You are very well known. I think a lot of times when I see the things on your feed, I'm always amazed that you're always doing the family things and the events for the children. So shout out to you for that.
Yeah. But you got to think about it, though. What them kids going to do if they in 2nd grade? They going to go to 5th grade one day. They can go to 8th grade one day. Them kids going to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? So longevity in this game. Hey, you DJ my Sweet 16. Can you do my wedding? Yeah, I can.
I don't know if you saw it. I think it was on your live. There was somebody on your live that said that you gave their daughter a shout out, and it was like 12 years ago, and
Bully.
she still remembers it to this. Oh, that was Bully.
Bully.
Shout out Bully. He's such an amazing soul and such an upright spirit. I absolutely adore him. But yeah, so that's what's up.
I do have
a long time.
a question, and this might be a stupid question. You had said earlier about you DJ repass. What the fuck you play at a repass?
Whatever the dude didn't request because he better not show up. He better stay on that T-shirt. Nah, but if he show up, well, I'm at the wrong event. But whatever they want to hear. I mean, I try to give people Like, I try to give people a playlist before, fill this out. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you want to hear. You know, and they was like, look, we just want some Southern soul, you know, some just what they like.
Raise the dead music.
Yeah, they was like, play with the person used to like.
Yeah, it's a celebration of life.
Man, so
you know, in New Orleans they have parades and they got the band and they marching down the
Yeah, I don't go to funerals. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We try to do this to everybody that come through, based on their expertise. So with you having multiple expertise, I might ask you multiple questions. So we got this thing that we call Plead the Fifth. And then what we do with this is we're going to ask you to give me your top 5 on different genres.
Okay.
So because you are, and again, whether you want to admit it or not, because you are rich in royalty as far as you in the DJ game.
Legit.
Yeah, I want you to plead the fifth. Give me your top 5 DJs of all time. They don't have to be local. They don't have to be, they don't have to all be radio DJs. So, like, if you want to throw in, like, a Jam Master or a Jazzy Jeff or, like, you can go as far as, like, Great Goins, you know what I'm saying? Local as far as that. Just off the top of your head, give me your top 5.
DJ D Diddy out of Maryland, DJ Lonnie B, DJ Mark J out of the East End, DJ Sablas out of DC, DJ Quicksilver, and DJ Mark J. I said Mark J.
Yeah, but I think that was 5 anyway,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think he like the first person to offer.
Yeah, right. You know, just was ready. I like to usually talk a lot of times so y'all can get it ready, but I saw you bouncing back and forth like you were double dutching, like you was ready to go. All right, so top 5 MCs in your opinion.
Mace.
I'm sorry, top 5 MCs. My bad.
He said Mace.
He said what he said.
All right, my bad. I just thought he might have heard something wrong. I thought he might have heard Ministers. My bad.
No,
I'm
the
sorry.
reason why I say Mace because when I was younger, he was the only rapper that could rap slow enough that I could remember his rhymes. So Been Around the World remix, I know every word to that song. Let's see. But Mace, let's see, MC Kendrick. Used to have all time.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, Scarface. And I'm going to throw a curveball in there.
Oh, Mace wasn't a curveball? That was goddamn Randy Johnson.
I'm talking about, when I say Mace, I'm talking about like Murder Mace though, back in the day.
No, why are you thinking the last one? I'm just really fucking with you because we do this a lot, and I think honestly that probably the first time anybody has ever said Mace.
Yeah, Mace, I mean, yeah.
And Mace is fire. Yeah. Well, what? I mean, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Y'all think did it touch them? That's nuts. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That might be why he became when he turned to God.
Yeah.
I was going to say Biggie, but I was going to say, I'm going to say Biggie. Biggie, yeah. Biggie.
All right. So I'm giving one more. R&B.
Oh, Keith Sweat.
Really?
He's at top 5?
Yeah.
Top 5.
You just lost him though. Yeah, right.
I mean, he's made some good songs. It's his vocal ability.
Well,
he's
no,
made good songs.
Right or Wrong was top 5 songs of all time for me. Usher, Chris Brown, of course. But I'm talking about longevity because that's a person you can't really. Who can you compare them in the verses? R. Kelly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's okay. You can say him. A lot of people don't want to say.
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
But I mean, between
how
his
can you
albums
not?
and writing, like he's a legend.
Like that whole back and forth with him and Ronald Isley and Contagious.
Mm-hmm.
Genius.
Let's see. R&B.
It's always a hard category.
Yeah.
But it's not break time, so can we?
My bad.
So you need to pick one Oreo.
Oh yeah, but what I'm gonna say, I like a lot of Stevie Wonder.
All right.
Yeah, I
Let
do
me
a
get
lot.
this
I
last
do a
one
lot
in.
of weddings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why I asked you R&B. Let me get this last one in before Raw have a fit. All right. I want you to create the ultimate entertainer. So I want lyrics. Who's your best lyricist? Who's your best entertainer as far as showmanship? And try to put that together. It's like you had the task to build, and I'm biased, so I'm gonna say it this way: if you had a task to build Michael Jackson again, or somebody of that level, what pieces would you put together? Like, who would you put? Let's say, as far as MC, lyricist, who would you put as the top lyricist?
I got some comments for y'all when y'all finish.
Man, I'm so like, I like seeing people hustle and like their marketing ability. So I'm a real big Dolph fan.
Okay.
I'm a real big Jeezy fan. But I'm a real big No Limit and Cash Money fan too. They just changed hip hop for me. First time I heard Duck If You Buck, I grew cornrows.
I shake my imaginary dress every time I hear that song.
I got them just to do it.
I would say, the swag of Jeezy
There we go.
with the marketing of Master P, the marketing, and the sound of Dre. Like, Dre sound was just crazy. And then the MC of Kendrick. I'm just like a big, and Kendrick, I'm gonna say Kendrick gave me a drop. Kendrick Lamar gave me a B Sounds drop.
That's fire.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey G, we're gonna have to get an AI. We're gonna have to get an AI so we can like actually build the
Right.
the new artists when they call out, because that's fine. I'm interested to see what that would be like.
All right, you said you had some comments real
I
quick?
do. Shout out to John J. McKinney.
J Guy, what up, man? Flies white dude in the city.
Listen, he is not, because he's not. He went us.
Don't do that to his people.
I mean, we all. That's another show. Don't get me started because they're gonna shut
We
us
fuck
off.
around, can't go home for
I-
Thanksgiving
no,
because of what you
I'm
just
gonna
said.
if I say what I'm gonna say. But he says he remembers one time you sent a shout out to Lyric when you were on 92.1.
Yep.
And Lyric was so hyped. Lyric is his daughter, and so he shouted you out for that. And then my comments are doing something weird, job, but Wise, shout out to Wise. Wise is an amazing spoken word artist here in Richmond, Virginia. He says for B Sounds to have the notoriety that he has, he's mad approachable and always has been. He hosted a mixtape for me and my bros years back, and we couldn't have asked for better. Always appreciated the homie. So
Right.
you get a lot of love.
Shout out to him, man.
All right, so what we're gonna do, man? We're gonna take a quick little break, and you stepping out. You what?
I gotta do some medicine for the kids.
All right. So we want to thank you for coming through, man. And like I said, 100%, you are a legend here in these streets. If I said that for the people in Wickham, you're 100%.
Why would you do that?
I mean, if you knew, you knew. I don't know where the C comes from. It's streets. But then,
K.
oh my bad. Okay.
Why
Well,
I thought why we correct
Streets,
the
like-
improper?
If you want to do it,
do it right.
Do it all the way wrong, right? Admit to the wrongness.
So I do appreciate you coming through, brother. And like I said, the one thing we do about this is once you're here, you're family. So whenever you want to come through, if you ever got anything you need to promote, if you ever want to come through, sit in on one of the shows, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna hit you up about that.
The email is boss.
So before you get out of here, man, let everybody know how to get in touch with you, especially how to book you, and just I just want y'all people to know, if you see the brother on the street, walk up to him. If he's a good dude, he'll talk to you. Just don't put your hand out. That's all I'm saying. All right, let everybody know how to get in touch with you.
Hey man, Instagram B_sounds1906, B_sounds1906, bsounds983@gmail.com, 804 ? But yeah, B_sounds19. That's the Instagram handle. Hit me up, man. Facebook is Brandon White or B Sounds ADHD Bandit. And if I can say anything, man, I appreciate what y'all doing right here. Thank y'all for giving me the opportunity to come and tell my story. Hopefully somebody got inspired to make them want to be a better person, and just keep going. You know, keep doing what y'all do. You know, thank y'all for, you know, holding down my homegirl over here, man. It's my, like, I'm so proud of her, man, like, real talk. And, yeah, I mean, I see nothing but big things for y'all. But if I can say anything, know your worth, know your price. You know what I'm saying? Know your worth. And one thing I really can't do right now is, like, I'm getting, people want to book me, but I'm already booked. You know what I'm saying? For certain stuff.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Stick what you want to stick with, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, put in what you want to get out of something. You know what I'm saying? You either going to go hard, you going to go home. You know, and it's all about longevity, man. I appreciate y'all once again, man.
Thank you so much for being
Once
here.
again, y'all, the legendary B Sounds right here out of Richmond, Virginia. We're going to hit y'all with a little mix from one of our fellow DJs out of the Carolinas. This is DJ Ronaldo. Hit us with our lunchtime mix, y'all. Y'all have a good day. We'll be back in a little bit.
I was about to say we going home.
We're back. Where we are. It's peace out. Jay God, you're back. I don't know who's on B Sounds. Jay got back on. I don't know if he heard your shout out.
Yo, Jay Gott, what's up, baby? Hey, I appreciate you, man. To the lyric, I say what's up. I remember that day, too, man. The homie.
Thank you so much, honey. Thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in. I think we're about to go.
Yeah, if you could sign the wall, go take a picture. I need to run to the bathroom.
Yeah. What you do? The mark is the mark over there?
Is right there.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. I'm about to take a break. Guys.
Can't reach the light. Sorry.
I got third grade hair right here.
Reach the light. I'm sorry.
So I had to pull a raw on that one.
Photos all of my live and shit.
Doing it.
Yes.
Hit that light real quick. See how you see one?
Hold on, B. Hold on. Let me,
Damn right, look like I'm in third grade, though.
oh no, let me, shit.
What provides you?
Man, let me just get it on this one, because now I don't know if my live's gonna post. I'm nervous. I don't know why he want me. Yeah, you can sign however you want to sign it.
And usually you can sign whatever you want, but it's like, you know, space is very limited.
Oh, shit.
My thoughts I got good vagina.
I fucked up. I wasn't supposed to play this.
Why not?
Karen playing it today. For
Yeah, I like them to get on that.
I forgot. So he's doing it today.
Hey? Wait a minute now. Uh-oh. Man, how the hell I get my new cup?
Where you supposed to get this
I
picture?
want to take this picture.
That's all I know.
No, we got to change this thing back because I can't deal with her attitude. For the rest. Seriously. I can't deal with this attitude for the next 6-7 years.
Man, we did a lot of work. Ron, is there anything I can do to make I done vacuumed this shit. We done clamp the cords, or we done clamp the cords to the wall. Yeah, shit, G. You supposed to clamp the cords to the wall.
Yeah, I was going to try to.
I just feel like it's tight in here. It was already tight at first, but I feel like we had more space
Well, the
now. I
extra
feel
chairs
like,
have to come out.
I told him I'm gonna give him until he get the rest of the stuff together. I did say that.
Where's the other stool? Can I get it?
Right here.
Nah, yeah, that
Then
one
he
was
brought
by the
these
microwave.
nice
Yeah,
bar
'cause I was trying to move
stools.
this-
But that's the whole point. Those could be the only
From
chairs
the
in
house.
here.
You know these came from the house.
Well,
Sorry.
No EP sick of him taking her good furniture out the fucking house.
Say, nigga, this is not what this was meant for.
Yeah, like all the good furniture. And
ooh, this ice.
Right along here.
Okay, gotcha.
Girl.
yeah, that ice was heavy.
All right, so we gotta come back over.
Hey, bro, that's
Oh, he told you so you can tell me that I gotta come back over there.
Yeah, because I told you I'm
But that do sound like some shit he'll say though. Bro, talking about somebody. He'll come on y'all show before he come on my show.
Yeah, he said that this morning. He was mad. He was like, I've been trying, but don't want to get up at 6 o'clock. I said, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Don't want to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
7:38 to me.
Yeah, up at 6. You gotta get up before 6.
Right,
because
that's
the show starts at
9:35, nigga. 'cause-
Crazy.
And
Nah,
it
that's
was
true.
Dark time,
No,
baby.
you gotta catch the people getting off work from the night shift.
Let's be real. G gets up at 5:58. All right, y'all, we are back. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. Great first half of the show. Once again, shout out to B Sounds, Richmond's own B Sounds, for coming through and blessing us with some knowledge. And, you know, and a lot of people, and like I said, we make jokes a lot, but a lot of people don't realize the impact they have on the community, the impact they have on other people. And like I said, Boss Lady tells a great story about the fact that she used to lay in bed and listen to DJs like B Sound and B Sound exactly, and be like, "Oh, I love this Quiet Storm thing." And now she has that opportunity to do that herself, and I think that is a major thing. So whether people realize it or not, in some form way, they can influence thousands and millions of people without even knowing it, and I think that's a big deal. And shout out to everybody that's out there doing something that they love to do, and that love carries over to the next person. Because I mean, that's definitely what goes on here, as far as what we put on this earth to do, to just kind of carry it over a little bit. So. That being said, I usually start the day when I talk about certain things, certain events. So I do today because we were hectic, because we, like I said, we literally have moved the studio around yet again and trying to get this the right cohesiveness for the studio. So we were kind of in a hectic moment when we started the show this morning. I did want to give a special shout out to Boss Lady for Moments of Love last night. I was fortunate. I didn't think I was fortunate when I was asked to do it, but I was fortunate. Nothing against you. I was fortunate enough to sit in on it last night, and once again, it was an incredible, great show.
Thank you.
I mean, it really was, and it does me a lot of pleasure to see you come into your own with this. And shout out to Craig and the young lady that came with him, Andrea. We learned some new things about what they got going on, and that whole Fire and Desire conversation, in my opinion, took a little too long to go through. I'm like I told Craig, I'm always go with the female, and if she says she Fire or she says she Desire, then that's who I'm gonna go with. That's just how it goes. But I really, really felt those pieces he did, and I'm not a spoken word artist at all. I'm not a spoken word artist fan. And I wasn't until I went to one of your events a few years ago that I even thought about the idea of listening. But I really enjoyed him last night. So, Craig, if you're listening, man, you got a fan. So, shout out to you for that.
Thank you so much for that. That's one of the things that I love about doing this. I think you're the second or third person that has said that to me, that they didn't really listen to or pay attention to spoken word until coming to one of my events, and so I appreciate that. Shout out to all of the artists who speak and perform at my events, because without them, there would be no me.
And without you providing that platform, they don't have those opportunities. That's one thing I am glad that that you heard that from somebody, I guess, kind of outside of your circle, of the impact that you have had on the city. So keep that shit in mind. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna stop fussing, but keep that shit in mind.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And shout out to thank you, G, for the compliments on the show last night. Shout out to my listeners. Shout out to my Facebook friends. I got a core group that send me continuous.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, say that. How much of the music that we played last night was music you said I'm gonna play?
I was just getting to get into that. I played literally the first 4 songs were the songs that were, because I had a whole list. I got to 4 songs on my list, and that was it. Everything else was requests from the listeners, requests from my Facebook, people that comment on my posts, my Facebook friends, my Facebook family. I can't even call them friends.
The engineer.
Family. The engineer, yes. G Money, the CEO, the man, the myth, the legend himself.
We can't all be myths and legends. That's why I don't say it that often.
You know I be
We all
saying
be
it.
legends, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a legend in my own right. I don't know.
No, my legendary status goes a little bit higher,
My success is
though.
not based on what you say. Okay. But yeah, shout out. 95% of the show was from the listeners, and that makes my heart happy. Because I can't even say that it makes my job easy. It just makes my job that much more fun because I'm able to play what they want to hear. Period.
Seemed
That's
kind of
what I'm here
egotistical,
for.
didn't it?
That's what we do it for. What?
Driver, that seemed a little egotistical.
I mean,
It looked like the camera was on her
I
exactly.
was looking, I'm like, hold on, I'm not in the camera. Like, what's going on right
I
now?
mean, I was the one talking. I'm just
What is happening?
I just looked at driver look up to the TV, and they looked
I
at the
don't
camera,
see,
and
damn
they
it.
looked at the TV again.
because when B sounds were here, we was shifted this way, and so yeah, it was working then. The whole first half of the show, you done had no. Yep, there it is. See, bad, and we bad.
All right, we good.
Shit around.
What's up, people?
Moving on. Moving on. Thank you, G. I appreciate it. It was fun. I had a blast doing it.
Yeah, it was fun. I gotta admit, it was fun. It even was fun when I eventually got home. It was fun.
Listen, you made it there before I did. Shit.
This is true, and thank God for short travels, I guess. But I mean, it furthers what I was saying about the network earlier. It allows us an opportunity to now you got to be worried about that. You got to get it just right. It allow you not worried about it. It's the egotistical dude sitting beside you.
I moved it over to her, so you know, I'm trying to make sure I wasn't, you know, the only, I can move it to where it's just me. Like if you want to do that, but
You know the big one's on you too, though.
yeah, well, that's fine. But like, I need, you know,
You need the close. Yeah.
I mean, well,
Okay, see that?
Yeah. It gives us the opportunity to be, I don't say shepherds, but it gives us the opportunity to allow people an opportunity to hear people they might not ever heard. Like I said, I honestly think I heard the Maintenance Man poem that night. The first night I heard Khalil. I mean, it's just to me like my two, and I can say he's one of my favorites now because my two favorite spoken word artists I heard the same night.
Shout out Khalil Houston.
Yeah.
We got some dope. Listen, coming up, and they laugh at me because I say I grew up in the Dr. Seuss era. Like it was Dr. Seuss. That was a lot of us. That was our first introduction to like poetry or rhyme. Yeah, and so
The green eggs in hand.
I do not like them.
Once I got into school and I got into Robert Frost, like Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken was one of my favorite poems. And then when I was in high school and I was in chorus, there was a song version and we got to sing it. And we sang it for competition and we won first place and we took a trophy home. And it was like such an amazing feeling. So yeah, spoken word and poetry for me have always been a passion of mine. And we have some phenomenal, like when I say move you to tears, phenomenal spoken word artists. And I have been blessed to have so many of them be able to come through whatever platform it is that I'm creating, whether we outside, inside, we at the Dessert Diva in the parking lot in Scott's Addition, or whether we were at the boutique arena in Chaco Bottom, or whether it's here, on the radio, or whether I'm doing an event space. Like I've been blessed that they come out and they come out. So to any of you, to all of you all who may be listening or who may catch the replay, thank you all so much. For allowing me to live in my purpose and live in my passion.
And thank you for allowing us to be part of your purpose and your passion, I guess, is that?
You can take it there.
No, I mean, is that like an H&R type thing that we need to look into?
We could have done one for
Let's stop saying, you know what, let me stop saying H&R because for obvious reasons. Is that like an HR thing we need to start worry about?
We can let it fly. I mean, really, it's only HR if I report it.
I knew you liked that shit. Okay, all right, here we go.
And I do.
We're gonna hit y'all with some more music, because that's what we do here, man. We enjoy hitting y'all with music, old music, new music, just different type of music. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna start y'all off with a little Music Soul Child. I think I'm not even sure. I can't see the top of the thing. So yeah, sounds like Music Soul Child. All right. This is Break You Off. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network.
You said music, then went into music. I like how you did that.
I'm good at what I do.
Oh shit, my bad.
That's cool. That's good.
Coming to break you
Oh, this is my shit. What?
Coming to break you
off. Ow. Coming to break you off. Yeah, yeah. I gotta add this to my Coming to break you off. Yeah, yeah.
Featuring the Roots.
So, you went by the ABC store.
You did. That's why I was laughing when you was exiting out because you didn't see him bust out the car.
Oh, okay.
He said so, man.
I thought you might have figured out when I asked you. I was like, that was quick.
He said, hello, man.
Or the disappointment in my tone when I like, oh, you didn't go?
Mind you, I said that he let me go. I don't know.
Yours did it too?
Yeah.
Y'all's did it too?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it ain't me.
Mind you, I said that he said I could go because of the conversation that
You
we
got fully
had, but I
covered
think it was purely
Huh?
because
Oh, absolutely.
Because I remember
Wow.
there being a comment to the effect
Huh?
of, I don't really have to go home yet.
I don't know. Maybe Friday. He in Vegas.
Therefore,
Well, I don't really have
Huh?
nothing to do, so. Man.
I really want to go to Vegas.
I have no desire.
I don't gamble, so
I have a gambling
like, you
problem.
kind of struggling over there a little bit.
Oh, I don't gamble.
Oh, I have a gambling problem.
And that's fine. That's all I get it. That's it.
I do. I went to Atlantic City and
I need it cold,
lost my
man.
fucking shirt. No, I didn't. I take that back. You know when I realized I had a gambling problem? I went to we have residential over there.
What did we miss?
I realized I had a gambling problem when I was like maybe 19, 20, and I went to like the fair,
The fair G.
and the fair made me realize it. I spent like $40 to get like a $2 bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have any yeah, that's us. Yeah. I need a cup. Well, we taking it to the head. Over
No,
there.
he got the cover.
Lord, it seems like you got a drinking problem too over here.
Sometimes you start. You know.
And that's why I didn't want to get you a bottle for your birthday because I didn't know if I would have been,
No.
you know. You can pour mine, son.
Tell me when.
Thank you. Here y'all go. Oh yeah, okay, they passing the line. That is right.
I'm starting to realize that this could just be part of the show. We can have our own little drink champs. I was watching. I need a lot more juice than you want to. But you worry about me having a problem. You're not gonna cut there with nothing. You just go.
What for?
I was watching like a lot of last week, a lot of like podcasts and stuff like this. Cheers to y'all.
Cheers.
I know y'all probably already started drinking, but
Clink, 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 clink.
oh man, that lime really makes it
You
good.
know why people started doing that? Like clinking glasses. So, like, let's say if I'm a king, you're a king, right? And we're in negotiations for something. It's basically you clink the glasses, so my shit will go in your cup, yours will go in mine. So if it's poison, then you know what I'm saying. You basically know if something was poison or not.
Once again, thank you for that
You're welcome.
useless information.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's gonna come in handy somewhere. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
It's gonna
for
come
now
in.
on, every time I clink somebody, I'm looking to see if
But now
they
you
get
know.
sick afterwards.
Coming to break you off. Coming to break you off. Yeah, yeah.
But you know, you had said something earlier when you gave B Sounds the okay to say R. Kelly. The chick last night was the same way. She wanted an R. Kelly song. She was afraid to say R. Kelly, and I think that's fucked up. You shouldn't be afraid of what people could think if you like R. Kelly.
And this is what I'm saying. We went from Break You Off to Who Shot.
Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I
And
told
then
you I
we
was
got
looking
Carl
at it.
Thomas. I wish.
I said R. Kelly because I thought R. Kelly was coming up next. But that's because we diverse.
Mm-hmm.
AM motherfuckers. Who shot you? Separate the weak from the ops up. Leap, hunt the Brooklyn street. Fuck all that bickering beef.
Me too. I was trying to stay out of the fucking noodles.
For electrical tape around my daughter. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco.
Yeah, I'm not gonna work it here. Let's see the ID. Damn. That's also unfortunate numbers.
Y'all right?
Oh, this shit about to be dumb.
You talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I'm just saying. I'll make sure everybody know that you
There's no percent.
got me drinking again.
Oh, damn. Shit.
Oh, the roof things are about to be crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna figure that out. Let's drink though.
Just saying.
EP know I'm here.
No, she don't. That's what she at.
She should know I'm here.
All right, y'all. We try a little heavy D. This is Big Daddy. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. Let me take Big Pun out for everybody think it's a Fat Boy reunion. You gonna be there Saturday? You coming Saturday? Oh, you gotta work.
We got an event and I gotta work.
Okay, that's cool. That's not that important. I was just asking.
What's going on Saturday?
What's the meeting? I thought it was Sunday too. Then
Right.
I was reminded that library's not open on Sunday, so I had the wrong date.
I might can make it. I don't know.
Let me know Friday.
It's still 1 to 30. And that's the time.
Yeah. Is that what I said?
I guess. I think so.
I don't even remember.
So I might go back to Wendy's today.
Back to Wendy's?
Yeah, I went yesterday. Yeah.
What did you get at this Wendy's?
The biggie bag.
But then you purchase is a free 6-piece nugget. So
Are y'all okay?
6 piece.
It's a question. Y'all worry about us. Are y'all okay?
I was,
I'm good.
I was thinking about some chicken tenders, so don't feel
I'm
bad.
hungry.
I said I might go give me some tenders.
The inner hunger.
I still got ham at home.
And what did I just hear? There's no ham here, right, nigga?
Well, here's the thing.
I don't hear about ham at home.
Let me tell you. I got her to go buy another ham yesterday, so I'm gonna make a ham.
And you gonna bring that?
He probably definitely don't want to hear, but that's okay. He gonna be mad as hell Monday if I.
No, I just said I made a
food
point.
left over from my East, and I come in here with plates for Boss Lady and.
I made a point to buying the whole nother ham, just to bring it in here.
For Friday.
Yeah,
Friday.
I'm probably not Friday because it's but the ham was on sale. I told one of y'all the ham was on sale, so it's like a $30 ham for like under $10.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Yeah. A spiral ham too. Those bitches expensive.
Please stop talking about it.
Okay, I thought about it after I said that. But can I just say it was maple brown?
Well, I don't use their glaze pack.
Oh, really?
Nah,
well, I didn't cook this one. Shannon cooked it. That's another reason why I didn't bring it. But I didn't cook this one.
I mix my own.
So it didn't have the mustard.
I'm sorry. Can I just say, Hidden Valley Ranch? If y'all have not been hip to the new branches that they got coming.
Hold on 1 second. What?
Oh yeah.
Wait, where did that come from?
Hold on, DMX.
All right, so Hidden Valley Ranch. Right?
I see, because I'm not a ranch person until recently.
I wasn't until I tried the Buffalo Ranch. It's a perfect balance of buffalo and ranch. Like the flavor.
You've been saying this for like weeks now.
I'm telling you, because the shit hit like that. They got a jalapeno ranch. Like, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about food right now because I'm so incredibly hungry. So
is this like a dressing or
yeah,
like a?
I mean, like you can use it as like dressing. Like I'm.
It's more so for dipping. I think the ones that
I
he's
love
talking
barbecue
about,
sauce.
but it is.
Right, yeah, you said that.
I'm a huge barbecue sauce person. The fact that I would rather use the buffalo ranch on my chicken tenders or my fries versus barbecue sauce, that says a lot about the beauty of that sauce. I'm telling you, because like lifelong, when I say lifelong, like from a kid, my first barbecue sauce McDonald's. Fell in love with barbecue sauce, like
not calling you a little boy now, but
I'm saying like that's kind of where I fell in love. Like, man, I'm telling you that shit hit.
See, y'all won't. When I was alive, not when I was alive.
You did?
Are
you a date? Are you alive?
I was gonna break this to y'all later on.
We all 6 cents out. Like, we all seen dead people. Like,
yeah, y'all remember that when all the noise clocked out and shit? Yeah, it happened. The rapture came. But no. But no, when I was young, you got to realize my age group, we were the first to have chicken nuggets. When McDonald's came with the chicken nuggets, that was like
some new exclusive shit.
Right. So right, it was. I mean, but we joke, but it really was. I mean, like we used to go to McDonald's all the time, just to get the nuggets, and that's when I don't know if they still do it. Do they do like nuggets in like 24 packs and shit now?
They got 20s, yeah.
Yeah,
we 20 piece for a while.
Yeah, we used to get the huge packs.
Y'all know we got a tornado watch going on today. I might need to watch the news. I know I don't like the news, but I'm sorry. I just saw it. It says we got a tornado watch just issued for Central Virginia.
I hope they don't hit McDonald's, because now I want
some nuggets now, right?
Way to bring it back. I remember though when the food used to come in the styrofoam containers.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was light blue and brown and yeah.
That's filet of fish.
They still have fish, but
I was just saying, but it comes in what?
That McDonald's actually has a filet of fish.
Oh, that's to me, it's the.
That's the only thing I get now. If I eat there.
But I just never understand. They put the tartar sauce on just the end of it, and a slice of cheese on just the end of it. It's like they do that shit on purpose. Yeah. So
I remember when they had that song, they had that contest, and you had to sing, you had to memorize the song, and there was the McDonald's menu, and it was like
to all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle, onions on it.
Sesame seed butter.
No, that was just that sandwich. They had one where you had to go in and you actually had to say the menu, and it was like Big Mac, McBLT, a quarter pounder with some cheese fillet, a fish and hamburger, cheeseburger, Happy Meal. Like it was the whole menu. I've not remembered that shit to this day.
I was gonna say, how long ago was that?
I'm gonna Google it. This was like in the 80s. Y'all don't remember that shit?
I vaguely remember.
Oh my gosh, it was like Big Mac,
I wasn't
a
here.
quarter pounder with some cheese fillet, fish and hamburger, cheeseburger, Happy Meal, nuggets, tasty golden fries, regular and larger sizes. Like it was literally everything on the menu. They went through breakfast, everything. That
You're
was
not embarrassed with that? I mean,
But I feel like shit like that'd be dope though.
That
It's
is-
just like it lets you know that first of all you're not crazy because other people remember it. Oh man, and I feel like that also makes
Nah,
a
I'm
huge
gonna
difference.
Google it. I'm gonna
I'm
Google it.
gonna try it right now.
Well, my fat ass worked at McDonald's, and Hardee's was my first job, and then McDonald's was my second. But you know how you always go to those places and your food never looks how it is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
While I worked there, I made it my business to make sure all my food looked how it
How
looked
it's
on the
supposed to.
commercial.
I've
And it was
never.
fun.
Have you? Did you? When you work food service now?
Yeah. I've
Uh,
been doing it for quite some time.
Like I worked at King's Dominion and
We know about your scam. Apparently, you weren't the only one. Somebody else told me about their scheming story.
I mean, I feel like at every place except for my current places of employment, like there is some type of, kind of, it's a workaround, you know what I'm saying, where you can kind of make some extra money.
First of all, I won't start the subject for that because
Okay.
the feds are on my ass as it is. No, I was just saying I can't work fast food.
Oh, nah.
Oh, it's trash. It's absolute
Yeah, nah.
trash. Like, that's I work restaurants. I can't do fast
I told
food
you that was
anymore.
my first job.
Yeah,
Nah.
here we go. Man, I told you this was a thing. And you could win $1 million if you win
What's
the rest.
what is it?
I'm about to play.
Baby,
it.
that
Okay,
was so long. She said you could win $1 million. That was so long ago. I know that was so long
Yeah.
ago.
Don't nobody want the $1 million to embarrass themselves.
Not
You
because
gonna play
I
it?
was like I had the record.
I'm lying, I'm lying.
I would do that at home. Like, I'll do that shit in Spanish
No,
if I could.
I had
Like,
this record. They put this record in like the newspaper, and you could play the record. I played it on
Do you
my
remember
Fisher
when
Price
they?
record player.
Do you remember they had the was it the paper records you could get?
No,
Yeah.
it was the real thin. It was the real
Yeah,
thin
but
black
it was-
vinyl.
yeah.
It was the real thing. Man, look, here we go. Hold. Let me see.
Did I do that? Hold on.
Yeah, you did it.
But we gotta go home early.
We got it. No.
Y'all might can hear us, but we
Oh,
can't
there
hear
we go.
y'all.
There we
Do
go.
it again. Didn't nobody tell you fixing it.
Good morning, class. Today we're going to learn the McDonald's menu song and give a listener out there a chance to win $1 million. So, repeat after me. Repeat after me.
No.
Oh, okay. Here goes.
Big Mac, GLT, and quarter pounder with some cheese fillet, fish and hamburger, and cheeseburger, and Happy Meal, and nuggets, tasty golden fries, regular and larger size, salad, shepherd, chicken salad, oriental, baby breakfast, yeah, that's what that was. Sauce, green, half of filling, freezer, hot apple pie, some used to be red, sauce, crinkle, kettle, chicken, chocolate, cookies, and drink a Coca-Cola, diet coke, the orange, drink a Sprite, and coffee, decaf, too. I love the lemon sauce, the orange juice. And I get this all in one place. I'm trying to tell you, that was, that was the
No,
whole
I
thing.
do not remember that. I do not
I feel like
remember
that shit needs
that.
to be put to a different beat because homie
That
was
was
spitting.
the whole thing.
He hold you up.
We
like,
need to let remix God Sway do
right,
that
for
joint
real.
over.
That was some bars right there.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, man, this was like 3rd grade because I think I was still in like private school then. So this was like 80. What is that on YouTube? I gotta unlock my screen.
I don't remember
It
that.
just says in the 80s. Yeah, but it was the whole record. They put this, and it was this square joint. Yep, because I had this square album. And they put it in the newspaper. And you could get it out the newspaper, learn the song, and if you went in and spit the whole thing, you could win. Because I wanted to go, but my my parents was like, they never took my shit seriously.
Say, nigga, that shit ain't real.
They never took that
Winning
shit
$1 million from
seriously.
McDonald's,
And I was
like,
so little. But again, music. It was to music. Anything that was music, man. If the commercial come on and I know the words, I'm singing it. Like, period. But yeah, that was the whole thing. Okay. So act like y'all don't sing the Empire song when it comes
Empire. Or what's the car one?
Have a structured settlement.
No.
Call J. 877 cash. Like, man, nigga, them shit's go.
I can't tell y'all. I had it in my head. The car one. That they used to have the Washington Redskins do. And then they had Clintus. Yeah, Eastern Motors. Yeah.
Eastern Motors.
What?
All right, y'all listening. Hit us up with some old commercial jingles. This is one.
O'Reilly.
The Jordache look. Yeah, any of y'all remember that? Come on, I know I'm not. Oh my gosh. The Jordache look. I used to love that fucking commercial. I wanted Jordache just because of that commercial. But then
Marketing.
yeah, it was.
They did what they were supposed to do.
What else was it? God damn, there was some good. All right, y'all, hit us up. 804-215-1555.
How do we even
If
get
y'all,
here? Oh, we was talking about chicken nuggets.
somehow we got on food.
Nuggets
Food,
and McDonald's.
food is the gateway to everything we do. Yeah, food is the gateway to everything we do. It's just how it is. So if y'all have a old jingle that y'all want to remind us of, hit us up 804-215-1555. You can text it or send it to one of the social medias, and we'll be listening. Speaking of anthems and jingles, this is Rough Riders Anthem, DMX.
That's a beautiful transition.
Yes, that was
This
nice.
is what the fuck I do. I keep telling y'all.
Oh, carry
Talking
on.
about earlier?
Push the button.
The niggas want to lie.
Niggas gotta die. Is something else playing?
You said self-therapy.
Is still
I do.
playing. Why you? This is what the fuck I do.
I was too busy patting myself on the back
This joint sound different though.
because he did it later after the drugs hit him.
Wow.
I mean, it's true.
The track sound off.
The track, no, it's because he's
I'm
off.
trying not to hit them.
He's off.
Okay.
Oh.
I was just making sure, like, I'm getting up now, so. Anybody need anything while I'm over here?
No, I'm good.
Just because I can't stand you, I go ahead and take some noodles.
Yo, let me tell y'all something about Boss Lady. Boss Lady is the most I ain't gonna do it motherfucker I've seen for her life. She went through chips last night. She went through chips Monday.
I feel like I left the bag.
No, I don't
here.
think
was
so. You must have took
sad.
them.
I think in my shirt. It must be in my shirt.
Yeah, you did the same thing Monday with Olos's
And then them shit
chip.
fell on the floor, so that tells you I wasn't supposed to have them shit. Mind your business, lady.
See, you sound like you drunk when he was doing this. His voice is slurred.
I don't know what the fuck this just sound like.
It's funny, but you don't know me, buddy. Fuck it, dog. I'm hungry.
This just sounds so off. How can we fix this?
I'm at this point now.
I'm gonna find this way. Hold on. Thank you. It's still great.
Spicy shrimp.
The beat is off too, and it doesn't have the bass. The dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the bass not on this track neither. That's what's missing. That's why it sounded off. It sounded choppy. Boom, not anymore. Me walk through the door with that 4-4. This whole shit off. It's annoying me. I know. I don't know what happened to the forks.
I'll get some more.
Get right here.
I can't believe I remember that fucking commercial. I was like third grade.
You remember it from word for word too.
Like third grade.
But if you got to think about it. It was an important part of your life
I
at that
smoked hella
time.
weed.
Yeah. In the third grade.
But it's
I should have been. I called my mother back, by the way,
Okay,
on the way to the ABC store.
that's probably a good time to do it.
Damn. All on the live.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay.
I mean, hey, that's what it is. This is a safe space, and I operate in transparency. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, sometimes too much.
I mean, I'm sure I'm not the first or the last person on earth to call their mother.
On the way
While
to the
on
ABC
the
store,
way.
like,
On the way to the ABC store.
on the way back, mid drink, like all that shit.
Right. At least I wasn't drinking while I was driving. Thank you.
Yes, I'll be responsible adults.
Starting
Whenever you're ready for real.
When does this begin?
2025, that's gonna be my year right there, boy.
January is it.
Yeah. No later than March.
First quarter.
Wait, my birthday's in March. No later than April.
Top of the second, we good to go.
Yeah. Shit, now that I think about 2026 is a more even.
Right, 'cause that's April
Start on the
Fool's.
even year.
Can't
Yeah.
do that.
Start on the even year.
2028 looking real promising right now.
Chicken tenders and some honey mustard.
Hey man, listen, we back to that.
It was serious about
That
it
shit
too,
sound
man.
mama's a bitch though, cause honey mustard. What else? I mean, there's nothing else to really put chicken tenders in.
I love my honey mustard. That honey mustard over there, that store be hitting. I don't know.
Really, I never.
I make my own. I'm sounding like you now.
I make my own as well, but Hardee's got some. Hardee's chicken tenders mustard, honey mustard combination is it be hit.
Okay,
It hit
so
every time.
I had this thought yesterday, and this has been a thought that's been going through my mind a lot. With certain
Before or after the blunt?
or usually after.
Okay.
And I'm usually
During.
hungry. So
Right, during.
with like the sauces like by restaurant, I feel like you can't eat McDonald's barbecue sauce with like Burger King chicken nuggets.
I don't
Shit-
eat Burger King chicken.
Because I mean, like what I'm saying, like it just don't taste the same.
I do
So, like,
Burger. I do Burger King chicken nuggets.
Those
but I'm
are
saying, so,
deer
like, do you
ankles.
think they
That's
kinda, like,
fine,
make
but
those
Those are
like-
deer
You used to get 10 for $1. That's why I do Burger King.
Those are deer
But
ankles.
those are also like probably fucking moose ankles or something.
I just
like
said
that.
it,
That's what
deer
I'm saying.
ankles. Hey, that's what it is.
Moose ankles.
Chick, man, I'm not gonna lie. The best sweet and sour.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
That Polynesian sauce does it
Polynesian,
though.
absolutely yes.
I got it in a bottle at the house.
But
Why
I
the
can't,
fuck
I
the-
can't
the-
get anybody's tenders in McDonald's sweet and sour sauce
Nah,
though.
you
But
can't.
it's not as good. It's definitely not as good. It's not touching Polynesian.
But
It's not
the
touching
Chick-fil-A sauce that they got in the stores don't taste like the ones
Nah,
at
it
the
don't.
restaurant.
It's
So
just
I don't.
sticky.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some chicken. Some honey mustard.
Fat ass conversations. that we
Damn it,
have.
Ron.
And their biscuits, I know you can't eat that much bread, but baby, I'm gonna tell you, them folks' biscuits over there.
I know.
Man, that honey butter biscuit.
Mhm.
I'll probably give me 2 today, just because.
The blueberry, they got blueberry and
They
what,
do.
strawberry. It's
No.
another-
What is it? Bojangles has the best
Oh
blueberry
yeah.
biscuits. Have you ever? No, I take that back. Bojangles.
They're-
Hardee's has
I
the
was gonna
best.
say the Hardee's.
The raised cinnamon raisin.
Yeah.
They're called Bowberry, but I will
Bowberry.
stand
Bowberry
on
biscuits,
Hardee's
yeah.
does make homemade biscuits because I used to make them bitches at 4:00 in the morning.
I remember.
I'm not
you
gonna
telling us
lie.
that one time.
I'm
Yeah, we
talking
probably
about
should be
rolling
having this
mix out and
conversation.
everything.
All right, I gotta figure this food situation out.
Oh, you still figuring it out? I'm getting, and they talking about a tornado watch. I'm definitely getting my chicken tenders.
Oh yeah, let's get back to that.
I'm like, that's what they said, honey.
I don't think they're making
The
it up.
news. The news.
Let's fuck with Raw now. We're talking about a tornado coming.
I don't know. It was Channel 12. I don't know.
Oh yeah, 12 and them they normally be behind.
8 usually be on your side. I don't watch 35.
And I find that always funny though. Like it's
Hold
always
on.
certain.
Let's do this.
Oh shit!
No, that's not the sound. It's the
Well, you
same.
should have played
I
that.
thought you
next.
was about to play.
I mean, this is. I didn't realize this is the background music that's been going on the whole show.
I did, but
But I can look for it and play it. But I do want to mention that we had a couple people hit me up about old time classic TV commercials. Everybody's talking about Kool-Aid. I had 2 people hit me up about the Kool-Aid.
Who
Kool-Aid
making
got
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid guy would bust into the damn thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was Slim Jims. But yeah.
No, that was Kool-Aid
I
though.
know,
He used
I
to
know,
bust through
yeah.
the door and be like, "Oh yeah."
And well, shit, now I forgot what the other one was. I got too busy talking. Hold on one second.
well,
But Kool-Aid,
Find good enough. Listen to the lyrics. Yeah.
Kool-Aid was one, and god damn it, I forgot what the other one was.
Amelia Richmond.
All right, so we got some news for y'all in the area. Raw has informed us that there is a tornado watch. If you're in the Virginia area, there is a tornado watch.
It is Central Virginia, so that's like everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's everybody.
Hide your husbands, hide your
I'm
wives.
talking about from Amelia on down to what is this? Northern? North? Is that? I don't know where the fuck that's at. Yeah. But South Central Virginia, I'm talking about Prince George. It's everywhere. Y'all, high winds, maybe a little hail. If the cylinder actually touched down, don't look at it. Go get in the tub and put something over top of you. Don't be one of the ones that want to record something for the news. And be safe.
I'm so glad you said don't look at it. There is a big deal going on right now with the Virginia. I don't know how it is in the rest of the country, but with Virginia, schools, because they're letting kids out late.
No, why you do that? Because you know they have not told us yet. So I found out. I asked the EP.
My bad. Oh, you okay? All
I
right.
did. I asked the EP. So Monday, a lot of the kids in Central Virginia will be going back to school from spring break, which is April the 8th. However, like starting last week, a lot of schools, Chesterfield and Whitty, a lot of them were saying that they was letting out early or wasn't coming back at all. They was going to come back like the next day due to the eclipse that we're supposed to be having.
Say that one more time. Due to a fucking eclipse.
Due to an eclipse. The eclipse is supposed to be starting like right around the time most of the kids will be getting out of school, 2:45. So Chesterfield and them was like, they're going to get out at 11 o'clock. Deal with it like, forget that, we not going at all. So me being a mother that I am and having somebody on the inside, I asked my resource, well, hey, what is Richmond doing? Because I noticed they have not said nothing yet. And my resource looked at me, smiled a little bit, and laughed and said, well, no, they're going to stay a little later. And I bust out laughing because that is Richmond City for you. That's fitting. We not letting out early. Y'all not staying home. We're going to keep y'all about 15 to 20 minutes.
And the only reason they're doing this is so these kids don't look up at the goddamn sky.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're as an adult, I'm not going to lie to you, we're going to probably be, well, we might be back at the, you might have dropped me off by then. You never know how we do. But,
I feel like I'm going to be posted for a minute today. I don't know.
But 2:30, that's what time we usually have me back home. So it's like, it's going to take a lot for me not to want to look up. Because it is an eclipse, but I am a astrology type of person. I look at the sun. I love the moon.
I think it's more there. Okay, because I read something where they were saying, like, NASA was saying basically to kind of observe everything that's going on around you, like, during the eclipse.
Well, no, they basically don't want, because it is damaging to your eyes if you look at it for a long period of time. Basically, most of the schools are saying they're doing it for safety reasons. Some of the schools are saying that they're doing it because kids might want to be at home. A lot of families are maybe going out for an outing. They might have bought the special glasses. In the eclipse, some people plan for these types of things because this is it's going to be several years before this type of eclipse happening again. This is a total eclipse. And we're supposed to be able to see it really, really well.
But they don't want you to look at it.
Yeah, I mean if you buy the right
you have
stuff.
special glasses for it.
That's like going to the movie theaters, to the IMAX theater, and you got the, you know what I'm saying? If you don't get the 3D glasses, you ain't going to be able to see the show. Not the way that everybody else is seeing the show. My glass is tint anyway, so I think I'm going to be good. I think I can look up.
So what's the difference in looking at the sun when the moon is in front of it or when it's eclipsed versus looking at it when...
The rays they claim is coming off.
How does it change the rays?
I don't know, but it's a different color, honey.
I'm just asking. Like,
you don't want to go in this conversation with me because apparently the moon and the sun is not even going to be in a line, so I don't know what's going to be blocking the sun on the 8th. I really read into that type stuff.
Yeah.
So
as do I.
So they're saying
I
that
posed the question.
Yeah, they're saying it's not even going to be the moon that's going to be in front of the sun. So I don't know.
I blame Diddy.
I don't know. Maybe I know.
Sun gazing is not as damaging to the eye as they would like.
But I guess because the sun. But do you notice like certain things are brighter if part of it is blocked off? I'm guessing. So maybe the rays are stronger.
The rays is going to be stronger because it's going to be coming from around that dark thing. Like I said, it don't even supposed to be the moon.
But if it's not the moon,
another planet. But it's probably a planet that we wouldn't even think of. You see what I'm saying? But normally when you think of an eclipse, it's supposed to be the moon.
Right,
it's traveling in front of the sun. But hey, for me, it's going to be a good day spiritually for me. So I don't got time for none of your shit that Monday, G. Okay? Depending on how I feel Sunday, I let you know if I'm coming Monday, because I need good energy.
Why she said it?
I don't know, but she directed it at you.
Directly, like it was an eclipse right at me.
Right beside you.
Yeah.
It was a ray.
It was a ray coming around my big ass, and she went straight at me. After I went and found this goddamn song. All right, here we go, y'all. This is Goody Mob, Cell Therapy.
Pay attention to the lyrics.
It's always been the beat for me, though. I love that beat, and I don't know what it is.
It's
Because it's
funny.
simple.
But I feel like I could just roll up a blunt and go do a 187.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You can roll up a blunt.
I know,
and
what
you
you
just
say.
go in.
but
I lost that. Did she just say she gonna kill somebody?
Clap a nigga. Like, who that group in their own window?
Listen.
Y'all remember when Doritos had the white bag?
It's so smooth.
Y'all might not remember that.
The question
Doritos had a white bag.
Doritos bag used to be white.
Yeah, that was way before my time.
Yeah,
that
maybe
motherfucker
I'll
always
stop.
been red. Then we got blue. Now this couple, a few years ago, we started getting purple and stuff like
I
that.
thought that was like a limited time
Nah,
promotional
when they
mystery.
first came out, they were white with the orange thing.
I remember.
How about anticipation? That was the commercial that somebody hit me with. You remember the ketchup commercial, anticipation? Anticipation.
that was good.
Anticipation.
bottle.
Huh?
Waiting for it to come out.
Waiting
the
for the
bottle.
ketchup to come out the bottle. Yeah. And every time I would get that ketchup, that bitch would splurt out. And I like, maybe I'm squeezing it too hard.
Wow.
That wasn't even a pause moment.
I want to make a steak pasta.
A what?
Like a steak pasta. Pasta with steak in it.
Peeping through my window.
Like a Philly cheesesteak pasta, but
Oh.
without the, you know what I'm saying? Use real pieces of steak.
How this shit happen again?
Huh?
I say, how this shit happen again?
The camera just loves me.
Apparently.
It must not be tight. It must not be tight.
G's do that
And the
too.
camera thing might not be tight either.
So drug-free.
And the thing is, though, y'all
You
make
didn't
them
catch
goddamn
that.
news.
Nobody caught that.
And now I'm sitting here thinking about
You
pasta.
didn't catch that?
I
No,
missed it.
my
I
brain.
kept saying it must not be tight. It must not be tight. And the camera thing is not tight either. That's why
It
I'm
must
going.
not be tight.
Yeah, I didn't catch it because I don't have those
Always
problems.
tight.
Bus driver looked at me so.
My bad. Y'all don't ever be hearing me, but then when I say certain shit, I do. Put up to
These
keep
noodles
crying
got me
out
wanting
and keep
pasta,
my
man.
ass in. Who's that looking at my window?
I can't wait to go fishing.
Where you trying to go?
We should go fishing.
Where y'all trying to
We
go?
should. Hold on, what did Ross say? She can't wait to
She
go.
can't wait to go
Fishing.
Oh, yeah, we should.
When y'all trying to
I
go?
told you that need to be our team building thing.
I like fishing. Now somebody do got to help me with the worm. I ain't even
Now, see,
gonna
I
hold you.
will tell you, I don't like worms. I don't
What?
like touching worms.
I don't like
You see, I don't never understand. How you
I
go
eat
fishing?
shrimp. I would eat
I'll move
squid.
the fish and the
I
worm
don't like
be
touching
moving
worms. I
and
don't.
shit, man.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
it's
you,
supposed to be.
My little brother, when I was, again, younger, when we were kids, he used to play in the dirt. My mother was an avid gardener. She's an avid gardener. She loves to garden. So 6 o'clock in the morning before the sun rises and it gets too hot, she
We need to
outside
get her
in
on G
garden.
Wiz show then.
She,
Let's see how that would go.
absolutely. She need to hit the blunt. She be digging out in the dirt. So I didn't appreciate it then the way I should have, but I would be drafted because I was the oldest child to come out there and help her. So my brother and I outside this particular day, and we playing in the yard. And my mother is planting her flowers, her petunias, whatever she's planting. And my brother is over there with her and digs this worm up out of the ground. And decides that it would be a good idea to come and put this shit in my face. And I'm like, sir, no, get the fucking worm away from me. So I back up, but he starts running towards me with the worm in his hand and chases me all the fuck around the house. So it's a joke in our family, but fast forward to now being an adult, when I fish, I'm going to cut my worm or thread my worm on that hook and cast it out into the water because that shit is so rewarding.
Right.
So I have graduated a long way from being chased around my house.
What kind of worms you use when you fish? Do you
I
know?
just go to Walmart and
Nightcrawlers, I know some of the
get
best.
the.
Night crawlers
Yeah,
are the thing.
night crawlers.
Bloodworms
Yeah,
is what we use a lot.
We get bloodworms.
Yeah, because
You
those are
get
usually
a container
one
with
of
the
the big
dirt in
ones.
there, and you gotta
Yeah, I get
dig
the
through
container
it.
with the dirt.
Yeah, you gotta find the bloodworms.
Yeah,
And
minnows,
sometimes we just, I
shrimp,
just
squid.
get I get.
So
I
I
do
do
squid. I do
different
squid. Depends on where I go. If I go to Virginia Beach,
I've
I
got
do
blood
squid a
worms,
lot.
too.
Yeah, we'll get bait fish and just catch the bait fish and cut them up and put them.
Now, I
on the hook,
mean,
and I like doing that.
y'all just fishing
And
the
I love
fish, like
crabbing, too.
y'all throwing the fish back.
Oh, hell no.
Depends on
No,
what.
because
what-
I'm
Because
trying
I'm
to
trying to
have
what
to.
you catch.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying to
depends
fry
on
them
what I catch.
bitches.
Because certain fish you can't keep.
Right.
There are certain
I'm talking like
Yeah.
catfish, little trout,
Yeah.
If I don't
Absolutely.
fish just to fish, I fish for
little
food.
bass. Yeah, like
No.
don't have me all day fishing.
No,
Yeah,
stripe,
like,
stripers are delicious. I've caught a couple
You
stripers.
can't
They're
keep
delicious.
them over certain
I just
times.
don't like fucking with catfish. I love catfish.
Catfish is just
I
because
don't
you
like
gotta use
fucking
the
with.
pliers.
Yeah, I don't like
We
fucking
got a
with that.
pregnant catfish out the James one time. And we took it home and because I wanted to cut it open and learn how to fillet them and everything and pull the skin
Yeah.
off. So we cut it open and it was pregnant. I got it on video and I'm like, "Ooh, it's pregnant!" You can hear me in the back. I'm like, "Ooh, it's pregnant!"
We caught a catfish one time and we opened it up and it had a little bluegill inside of it. Catfish will eat anything.
They bottom feeders.
I want to go fishing now.
I do.
I
It's
want
so
to eat some fish
peaceful.
now.
I'll be out there drinking, smoking, just fishing my ass off.
Y'all want to go on a boat or y'all just want to go on a pier?
I'm good on the pier. Bro.
I'm
Like, Buck
both
Rose,
is fine
something
with
real.
me.
Like I can rent like a fish. So I don't think I like renting those fishing boats. Not fishing boats, but like going on like a charter boat. It's I don't like for everybody else. You know. You know.
We can
Just
do the pier,
us.
because if we do, well, depending on which pier we do.
We make
I would go
sandwiches.
crabbing
Yeah, I love crabbing.
and take. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. We use raw chicken. Just put the chicken in the basket and
I just like to go out there in the water. It's so peaceful.
We brought crabs home from Norfolk. From the pier.
I don't
down
know
there.
if we should be bringing crabs home right now or fish. They got all that
What?
shit in the water.
Well, not from Maryland, no.
I mean, but all the oceans connected, right?
They
Like,
do.
that's why I be feeling like when they be like, well, you can't get it in this area.
Hopefully,
Bitch,
yeah.
isn't it draining down
That's
here?
outside, it will
Like,
be good.
But that's just like I was always told. Like I used to fish all over Richmond, and I go to West Point. Usually I go to West Point, but like right over up the street, right by the Nabisco site. Like don't fuck over there. Don't fish over there. Because they put enough chemicals in that motherfucker. You coming up, it looks like the fish from The Simpsons.
On the 3 eyes and shit.
Yeah.
now, I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted to fish, like, going downtown. You know how they be down there? I don't know why I always
But
wanted to
it's not
fish
just no
right
shit coming
there.
out the James. It's not
I mean, I'm definitely
No,
throwing
you
that
know
shit
that.
back. I'm just saying, though, like, for the
so we
experience.
fish from down on
Yeah.
the pipeline, the 14th Street pipeline, the bridge that goes from Hull Street, the 14th Street bridge. We fish down under there. It's a whole city of homeless people
Right.
that live under the bridge down there. And if you go, like if you leave from downtown, if you leave from Chaco and bust that left on 14th, as soon as you get to the bridge, where the bridge and the like the grass and this like you go down there, they all down there up underneath though.
When's the last time you went fishing?
It's like a whole city.
shit.
Have you fished in Richmond?
I went
Oh,
night
yeah.
fishing.
How about that?
Oh.
Travel.
Oh.
I mean, I fished from no, I haven't. Cause like I know it was one trip. So we went to Buck Road, and then like on the way back we stopped in like Charles City somewhere just to kind of throw the poles back in the water real quick, but never like in the city.
Like when me and Keith used to go fishing like a couple times a week. And we used to catch was catfish. Like Virginia, to me, Virginia's like catfish capital. Like that's what you go get the most. Like we went to Oyster Point, which is like in West Point area. And like that's when we finally caught shit other than the catfish.
I was about to say it's probably the area
Yeah.
you went to, because you got to think about it. A lot of these
Water and all that.
man-made lakes
But you get like
and
channel
ponds,
cats. a lot.
They're putting that fish in the water.
Now I want to go fishing. See, this is how different we go from food to fishing, which I
It's
guess
still
is-
food.
It's still
because I
food.
think
Yeah,
we're
it's definitely still food.
trying it.
Fish.
Yeah, that's what you heard me say. We're not fishing for nothing. Like, and I'm not one of them people that be like, oh, I don't know how to clean the fish.
Nah, I
Give me
do
that goddamn
fish
fish.
I do fish for. I mean, like, cause I be out there fishing for like 8-9 hours.
In here. Don't put none of that dead lime in that cut.
We did night fishing because
A little
when I say
shot
we
in
will
there,
go
little shot.
That should be lit.
the car club we go. We did night fishing down off of at Rockers Landing.
Yeah, I did some night fishing and ended up doing something else, but I
I'm sorry.
mean, we went night fishing.
Yeah, I did night fishing one time with
Thank
Keith,
you.
and that's when the
You're
boat
welcome,
Oh,
Stop
there
working
you
on
go.
us, so
See,
we ain't
I
go
can't
no more.
never do nothing.
I can't never do nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like with Buck Road, I know you get like the 24-hour pass,
Hey, I do want the lime.
and I did
The
that
beach
before.
should let us fish for free after they had that person drive off the pier now. Shit. They should just give back. If you figuring like what they got to do with
They
anything.
can
give
fucking
back.
fish up that person that jumped off the pier.
They got him. They got found.
got him?
Yeah, they finally got him out the water.
Alright. Thank you, appreciate it.
I gotta start bringing my food. I cannot eat these. My waist bees is rising and it's supposed to be dropping.
These motherfuckers, I don't remember
I
them being
took my
so
waist
tight.
beads off because they started hurting my feelings. I took them bitches all the way off, like, because they was loose. And I'm talking about them jokes was hanging all the way down here. It got to the point where I was doubling them up. And then all of a sudden they started getting tight again. I said, you know what? I don't need this negativity in my life. And I just took them off. I missed them, though. I was about to ask you the other day where you get yours from, because I need me some more.
I ordered me some more shit from, no,
Gee, we're not talking to you about Amazon. Where you
No,
get your waist
I'm
beads
talking
from?
about from your girl.
Oh, you ordered a shower gel.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I
from
was
You
just.
ain't order me none.
Nah, I'm sorry.
I should do that though.
Continue, boss lady. Where you get your
There's
waist?
a girl on IG called Jelly Beads, and she just put up a post like day before yesterday that she's either moving locations or stopping doing them. And I'll be heartbroken in that instance. But there's another girl, Strictly Locks on IG.
I heard her. Now I've seen her.
Yeah.
Now I'm
That's why
thinking.
hers are from
We
Ghana.
got like business cards and stuff.
I want to do the spiritual beads. Have you seen them? I've been really
Because,
wanting to get into those, but I don't know if I want to
the-
buy them because of other
What
people's
am I thinking
energy.
about?
I have
That's
no
what I was
idea.
about to say. I'd rather do my own.
Like the what is
Yeah,
it? Richmond?
I might
What's the
do
shit
that.
called? The
I
shit
might,
down
that's
like
probably what I do.
That's
That's
pop
order
up
from
on
Amazon.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, cause I went there, of course, when they had them, like before they stopped doing them.
and you
when
can
it
make
got
them
cold.
yourself. They got
There's so many vendors out there.
I
That's why
know,
your
but I
brother
can
is
do it
burnt.
hand wise.
All right.
Like, even with
So
my
I
shea
just
butter
need that-
stuff, all my
wanna-
stuff's
wanna
still
have
by
like a bunch of those. I'm gonna hit a bunch of them.
Machine
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have,
but-
but I'm gonna get some more of those ones like we
it's
had
just
at first.
Those are
The
bead spinners.
the
So you
ones
I know,
I
you put
want
the
to start
little
putting those
beads in it,
on
then you
cards.
use
and
the
shit.
little-
That's the
You
ironic.
just
is
stick the
D-Sound
little
said that
needle in there
today.
and it
Stickers.
threads
I
it
Yeah,
love
I
on.
it.
watched it, but to me,
Like,
it's like, how does the needle
okay,
accurately go?
we'll
Like,
do
that
that.
shit has to
But that
go
was one of the things I
fast.
want to
Like,
talk
I don't know.
about
I watched
this
that shit for so
weekend.
long,
But I
like,
mean,
how the
yeah.
fuck does it work
Cause,
every single time?
yeah, I know. Cause I gotta be at work at 3.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying. I mean, what?
I might be able to slide.
I got
for an
some
hour.
soap and shea
I mean,
butter
I
at the
won't worry
house
about
that I
that.
need to
Yeah,
make.
I got
But
it.
my other thing I was doing was candles, and I said,
You know, like trying to be things, though,
then I have
yeah.
a friend that does all types of oils and different stuff. So I think I might make me some spiritual waist beads.
That shit hit, man.
I love my waist beads.
Hot and spicy.
I can't eat them noodles.
Oh, I love it.
And I got some shitter noodles in my house right now, right? But they the top ramen ones, so they're just gonna sit in there.
I mean, if you want to bring them,
Bring
you
them
know what I'm saying? Well, I got sauces and shit I can bring in. I'm telling you, because I understood.
Are you cooking Friday? Oh, because we got 2 guests in that.
Oh, was I supposed to be cooking Friday?
No,
You got
just,
2
you
guests?
I thought we had 2 guests Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who the other guys? I know Payne bringing
Comedian.
his.
He took the 12:30 slot, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The comedian took.
Didn't you say something about Friday? We're gonna start cooking on Friday. I'm not. I'm. And it might sound like I'm asking. I mean, I'm begging, but I'm not. I just want to make sure you did say that.
You can remember shit like that though.
Ray Bullock.
Look, boss
Who
lady
sent me
said that
Ray
shit.
Bullock?
So I don't know.
Comedian Ray Bullock, was that you? Did you tell Ray Bullock to hit me up?
Possibly, I don't know.
He messaged, he inboxed me. But because we're not friends, it didn't come in. Like it went to some folder or something. It went to a request.
It went to your message request.
Yeah.
That's why normally if somebody send be like they gonna message somebody that I sent them to, I'll tell that person they message them so they will know to look in their message request.
We're able to catch up with Festive Flavors. I know that's food.
Yeah, I messaged her. She didn't message me back, but
Take a nap.
she actually came up in my feed either yesterday or the day
Everybody keep
before.
asking what am I doing because I ain't got no kids. I'm peaceful. I'm happy
So I'll
watching
circle
TV. Like, why do I gotta be doing something?
So Gypsy Rose split over with her husband over an argument. He was
Gypsy Rose got what she needed out that man and she been going on about her business. I don't know why
She
people
what now?
got what she needed out that husband.
But
and
what she
gone
do?
on.
They said they broke up because of guilt,
Oh.
of arguments and guilt tripping by her husband.
Oh,
What can he be saying?
oh yeah.
You killed your mama? I mean, that would where I would let that.
You know what I say back to him, bitch? Be careful for you
You're
be
right.
next. Like, what do you say to a killer? Like, people is crazy.
She's like, you know I got
Damn.
that, right?
Elderly man sets himself on fire as cops try to evict him. Old man said they was trying to,
Damn.
but that's what happened to Keith in Petersburg. They was trying to evict that dude. He shot himself in the head with a shotgun.
Damn.
Some people don't feel like
But-
dealing with the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they feel like they don't have no option. Like, sometimes they just don't.
That's crazy. You always have an option.
You're
it might
right.
not be a great option, but
But
you
it's an
always
option.
have an option.
Bartender, next time you pour for me, I want more juice, less alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't drink like that. I like my shit fruity.
I feel like
Stick
I
a game up there, nigga. Like,
thought that was one cup.
you hanging out with us.
You want to be on the team.
Because as long as I can sit for a minute, like, I'll drink. Damn or whatever.
I be drinking on the go.
I don't know. That,
Maybe I do have a listen.
a little bit of a problem. I mean, possibly, like, you know.
Little bit,
I
little
be here
bit,
with it.
little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
But it ain't just you; it's some of your friends too.
But listen, but you'll never see me drunk though.
That'd be the fun shit though, because people say that to me, like, I've never seen you drunk or too fucked up, and it's like I be lit and I be lit, but I just get quiet. Like I just get quiet.
I'm gonna say the same thing. If you see me quiet, you be like, oh yeah, she feeling.
Yeah, like my best friend knew the other night. She was like, "Bitch, you fucked up, ain't it, French?" I said, "How you know?" She said, "Cause you just sitting here quiet." I said, "Yeah, girl, roll up." That's all I can say is roll up.
That's why
please.
I try not to drink, because I'm a complete, like, I'm an asshole sober. I'm an extra asshole drunk.
I feel like I'm a friendly.
Like, I'm really.
I love everybody.
You're an emotional drunk.
I am.
He
No, I'm not
is.
emotional.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like,
No.
this
Bus
one-
driver is the emotional one.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna tell
Tequila,
y'all that I love you. I don't know how many times.
tequila makes me happy, so I will get a little.
That's the problem.
Oh,
It really like.
that one for you, sir.
I mean, I'm good right now. Like,
Damn.
but that's why that shit is dangerous.
That's not elevated, escalated quickly.
I see the nigga over there sipping. I'm like sipping that water.
It's water. It's absolutely water.
No, that's what I'm saying. I see you sipping that water, trying to bring your ass down.
I'm trying.
But I know your boy last night. Did he finish your bottle?
Yep, pretty much.
I was like, and he was offering it to the girl. Like, God damn.
Yeah, and that was cool. But now I understand that I'm just gonna have to bear in mind that that'll probably have to be a thing. If I bring it out for me, it's gonna have to definitely be for the
Yeah.
guests also. Which I mean is only hospitable.
I guess we don't need to put a bar in here. Maybe we'll do that.
I mean,
Turn this
somebody
bitch to
gonna-
drink
somebody
chance
gonna have
for
to
real.
contribute to the tequila because y'all done put a nice dent in this bottle while we talking about killing bottles.
You gonna eat that?
Yeah, I'm about to
Okay,
open it now. Why you want it?
No, go ahead. I had one earlier.
Sharing is caring. We can split
You
it.
can open it though.
Okay, all right.
Give me whatever you don't eat.
Well, don't do that. 'Cause
You about to fuck around your whole shit.
be at the end of the rapper.
Oh, you wanted to short it. Oh, you wanted
Like,
to be.
that's
Oh,
right
you
there,
still want
dog.
the song? My bad. I don't remember. It seems like I went in Wawa today to get the fucking
I'll take that out for you.
turkey sausage sizzly, knowing damn well I don't eat that fucking bread, but I was hungry. And it was raining, and those are two of my triggers. So I didn't want my head to start hurting because I just like I don't have time for this shit today. So I went in there, and they didn't have any hash browns. How I got to hash browns from a sizzly? Don't even ask. You can't have the one without the other.
No, they don't have them. You can just have the bacon shits.
And so that's what occurred. And so the dude, I was like, "Do y'all have any hash browns coming out anytime soon?" He was like, "I can make you one or whatever. I can make you some." And I was like, "Well, how long does that take?" And he was like, "About 2 minutes. How many do you want?" And I was like, "Sir, is that a question? Like, I want 5, but I don't need 5. So, like, how many do you want to fix, my nigga? How much time we got? Like, you know, does the amount increase? Does that increase the time? That's what it takes for them to be ready?" And so the girl behind me laughed, like she chuckled. And I was like, girl, he asked me that like it was a question. Like, I don't even know this shit, but however many you want to surprise me.
Wawa's and their fucking club sandwiches though, they got me
Girl.
in a chokehold. I'm sorry, but their club sandwiches will forever be one of my
Sandwiches
favorites.
in general.
I'm just saying that club and all I need, the only thing I gotta add is my onions. That's it. Everything else is on there.
Well, Wawa salads are good too.
And
Yeah.
Wawa is a fine dining establishment. They just happen to sell gas as well. Like, that's what we at right now.
We
Cause
were talking the other day about the chicken salad. Wawa's chicken salad is hidden.
what you say, John?
I said it's funny, like trying to explain that shit to people who've never been on one.
Man, listen, they be like, we going to a gas
I'm not a fan of
station?
Okay,
Sheetz,
so-
but Sheetz hot dogs hit, and I don't know what's the difference.
They do.
In Florida and South Carolina, I don't know if y'all have ever like kind of
They don't have no
Buc-ee's.
Wawa.
There's a spot
Buc-ee's.
called
Yeah, I heard
Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's is crap, bro. Like that shit is Wawa, Sheetz, Walmart, like all rolled into one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
These motherfuckers-
And Kmart, from what I understand, they
Yeah.
didn't sell every goddamn thing
You
there.
can buy a grill out that motherfucker.
Yeah,
They chop brisket in the middle, like they have like a little
yeah, I
area.
saw that on
I love that.
When I
on
tell you that
Diners,
shit
Drive-Ins,
is
and Diners.
like
Yeah.
that. Damn, that shit is like that.
I love that.
All right, we're gonna go finish out. Hit the mic for me, please, dude. All right, y'all. It is come to the end of another great program. Once again, shout out to B Sounds for coming through and blessing us with his presence today. I'm sure we'll be hearing from him later on down the line. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna let everybody say their goodbyes. Hold on, before I do that, let me do this new sound effect. See how it sounds. Y'all let me know if y'all hear this. Oh, that's not what I meant to say. Hold on.
That's not what I meant to say.
That's not gonna be your sound effect. That's like a
Okay.
bus pulling out.
I like
That absolutely works.
Yeah, I'm gonna just make it a little shorter. Take out that real.
Whatever that whisper
Right.
is.
How the fuck that was?
That was sexy.
Yeah. Hold on, before we do that. Speaking of sexy, that sounded gay as shit that I just said that. Hold on.
Pause.
Pause.
Alright, before I gotta give a shout out to Craig last night. Craig had me dying, and you deliberately let him do it each time.
Absolutely.
Because he had that moments of love every time, and I thought that was really good. I wish I would have recorded it so we could use that for you.
We have to get him to come back and do a drop.
Alright, yeah, definitely, because I was thinking about that last night. Anyway, bus driver, what you got for us?
Alright, so two things. The Cincinnati Cyclones make history by starting the first ever all-black lineup in hockey. Since, I guess, semi-pro hockey. This happened, I guess, recently. So, shout out to them for that.
And they were
niggas
lynched
take
by
it
the...
over.
Yeah!
I mean, we've been doing that shit, but...
They were lynched by the second quarter.
Terrible. Alright, so astronomers got tired of watching the moon go around the Earth for 24 days, so they just called it today. Y'all can follow me.
One more. You were gone yet from London. I like that though.
I accidentally ran into a dude that sold me an antique globe. It's a small world.
All right,
and then I started building a boat business in my attic. The sales were through the roof. So y'all can follow me on Instagram.
Took me a minute.
What?
The sale. It took me a minute. Yeah, it took me a minute. It took me a minute. Okay, go ahead.
You need to post these on your IG.
I got you.
Yeah, the ones that you say, not the ones to come, but the ones that you've already said. You need to post.
I definitely got you.
Or you need to give it to our new social media manager and let her post it on IG. All right.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we definitely. All right, that's a bet. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at aka Bus Driver, on TikTok at aka Bus Driver 313. What's today? Wednesday. We might be doing Soul Taco tonight. That's kind of up in the air right now. So if y'all follow me, definitely do that, and I can give y'all confirmation as to if we're doing a show tonight or not. But once again, follow me on Instagram aka Bus Driver, on TikTok aka Bus Driver 313.
You know, you can always come back to the studio and do a show tonight here.
I mean,
My bad.
Considering the space. You know what I'm saying?
No, I meant a bus stop show.
I could absolutely.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was thinking if you missed it, because I know we missed Tuesday, and I know how much that it hurts you to
It
miss
does.
a day.
Like y'all know I love being.
Yeah, so I mean, I was joking and being serious at the same time. If
So
you
I
don't
was
have
serious.
it, yeah. If you don't have it, you know, we don't have any live shows on Wednesdays, so just throwing that out there in the air if you consider doing it.
Gotcha. All
All
right.
right.
I would definitely let you know about that.
You don't never let me know when you come here anyway, so you don't have to
I
let
mean,
me know.
like you are, because I come in like the same time, like every like it's usually 2 hours before every show that I'm doing. So you know.
All right, and then the alarm goes off. I'm saying that to let everybody know that there is an alarm in this bitch. the alarm goes off to let me know that there's some motion in the store, and I'm like, oh, that's probably
In
driving.
the store.
In the what?
Depends on.
Depends on the buyer. Okay.
Let me go get my chicken.
Boss lady.
Yes, sir.
Let everybody know how to get in touch with you, please.
You can follow me at MSANGELSHANTAE. I am excited for this Saturday. We have the amazingly talented, super duper funny Lazarus Hamlin, and we are bringing you comedy and Cohiba at Daily Menu Restaurant. Shout out to Lance Nelson and the crew over at Daily Menu Restaurant. Lance has been getting together the menu. We got a brunch buffet, and then we got DJ Elon on the ones and twos, so he will be DJing for us. A time will be had. It'll be great vibes, great food, great laughter. So come and check us out. Check us out on Eventbrite or Ecuador. But you know, we love Eventbrite for the follows and for the traction that it gives. So Eventbrite, just search comedy and Cohiba, and you will find it there. And I think that's all that I have going on at the moment. I will be back, of course, with the crew Friday, and then I'll be back here Sunday for Moments in Love. You can also follow me at The Dessert Diva RBA. And I think that's all I got. Thank you guys for listening. Enjoy your hump day.
Miss Diamond Danny.
Raw, damn it, Danny.
Get it right.
The raw is crucial. I ain't got shit going on though. I'm gonna go get some chicken tenders.
With the
Go
honey
home.
mustard.
Yes, with extra honey mustard, and then I'm gonna go home and watch House. What's today? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That's what I'm gonna do today, and then I guess I'll be here Friday. I'm supposed to
Yes.
I'm supposed to take out my hair Thursday. Y'all know how I be feeling when my hair is not done, so we gonna see. But I guess I will be here Friday. We have a few guests, and you know I don't like to miss days when we have guests. But shit, if I ain't coming Monday, I gotta be here Friday. Fuck.
Wait, what did you say you weren't coming Monday?
With the whole eclipse conversation.
Oh, you were serious?
Oh, you
Yes.
serious? Did she tell me she was doing? Did she tell me she was doing?
Dead.
I didn't hear her laugh when she said it.
Dead ass serious. Like I'm one of them spiritual girls. Y'all really can't tell because some people say I'm mean and all that, but nah.
I thought it was the weed, the spirituality.
You thought nah, that's a part of it though.
It just helped put you in touch with the people you need to be put in touch with sometimes.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna get with y'all. One day for one period.
And
in
that's
time.
all I need is one session. That's
Hey,
it.
listen, the
I think
eclipse,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
eclipse will be the day.
Yeah.
The day.
No, because I fucking around and think I'm blind and shit. What the fuck happened to my eye?
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie. The thing that pissed me off, the one thing that pissed me off the worst in my life was smoking with somebody and they got so high that they couldn't take it and they wanted us to call the cops. The ambulance. I was so mad. Like I was so mad. Like, and I know it wasn't their fault. And I felt bad after the fact.
Immediately blow my high.
But I was pissed off. I was like, who the fuck called the ambulance? Drink some fucking milk and lay down.
So basically, what y'all saying is neither one of y'all would have been in the car with me that night. I threw my money out the window.
No, I would have been mad. Like I would have told you stop. Pull
Now
over.
we'd had to make a U-turn and go back.
Yeah,
and get
we would have
that.
found that money.
Well, I didn't know I threw the money out, but that's a whole different story. But I didn't like that highness. I'm thinking weed's not, yeah.
The edible is a totally different. It's a different high. That's a total body high. Yeah. Whereas when you smoke it, it's more of a head high. And if you're not a smoker, for you to do the edibles the way that you ingested them in that particular moment, probably just gave you more of a rush than what you would expect than what your body can handle at that moment. But it's smoking is totally different.
The paranoia is real, though.
I get the paranoia, but it's
The
like
paranoia was real. That's what did it for me.
I ain't understand it. I just don't. I don't feel it, so I can't empathize.
But I also feel like if weed was legal, like
it
everywhere.
is.
I'm saying, but like everywhere, the paranoia wouldn't be there because I feel like that's really what the majority of the paranoia is. Is like, well, damn, if I'm doing this and the cops roll up, then what the fuck is gonna happen? But
That was
I
my
never gave a
paranoia.
fuck about that.
That was mine.
never.
If you do that shit, then I
Some
feel like
people
that
actually
was
get
paranoid.
paranoid, like
I'm about to
they
die.
think things are gonna happen.
Yeah, like they think they about to die.
So
and
it's
shit.
a
Never
heightened
been that
sense.
high.
Yeah, so it's a heightened sense of awareness, and depending on where you are in your spirituality or in your energy or whatever the case may be, it can be different. So if people aren't used to that heightened sense of awareness, they don't know how to handle it. So then it translates as paranoia.
Aliens are coming, man.
Don't do that.
Now my high ass, when you sit there like for real, you talk to them.
Right? What did they say?
Yeah, now that I can deal with, but the call the ambulance, I'm about to die. I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna be like, you done blew my fucking high. And give me $10.
We don't
'cause
do
this
the
is
Right. Now I gotta do this shit over. Like,
Yeah, like
Gotta start over.
All right, well, here we go, y'all. This shows you the greatness of Lunchtime. We hit food, we hit commercials, we hit the being high.
I hit the blunt too.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I'm just saying, all in a 4-hour period. And I didn't even get a chance to talk with this lady that was killed by an elephant and doing a safari. Because I really wanted to touch on that.
That sound old. It's only the lady
No,
that
it
was
was-
killed
it was
and
just
then
on the
the
TV.
elephant came back
Yeah.
To the
and
funeral.
stumped her up.
Yep,
And yeah, that's old.
Yeah.
That's last year.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Elephants got good
That's
memory.
something
Oh, yeah.
different. Wait.
No, the elephant.
No, I know what you are talking about, but do we have another?
Yeah,
slain
it just
by
happened. The lady, a woman killed in an elephant attack, flips truck over.
Oh.
They got it on video.
Oh, damn.
Like,
Them
didn't-
elephants tired of them poachers.
my thing is like this: did the elephant come to your living room? Stop fucking with the in the living room.
That's the
That's
thing.
the
That's the
thing,
thing. Why are we fucking with them?
Yeah.
That's why there's no such thing as
Because
a shark
it's the
attack.
what's the
No
things
such
called? The tusk. Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Is that what it is? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Their tusk is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
average,
poachers.
yeah, well, no, this bitch just was being nosy and wanted to be. I'm sorry, yeah,
Why she had to be a bitch?
yeah. Well, she ain't got to be nothing now.
Well, she knows it.
I mean, did she make it?
No,
No.
she made it to the bottom of the elephant's chute. Ooh, I
Now, the
should've said that.
elephant for last year was gangster though. That elephant went back and found them bitches and stuff them out. Like that
Oh,
was not.
well, my bitch is wrong, but your bitches is okay.
Yeah. I'm a female.
Y'all make sure y'all tell a friend,
Bye.
Yeah, no, the elephant went to the truck that they were in for a safari.
Elephants got
flipped
good
that bitch
memory.
over and then stomped it.
Elephants have excellent memory.
That's crazy.
They have excellent memory. Like their memory is better than